Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the historic Cardinals Field.
Is swung hard, hit deep in the air to left center field. Left fielder looking up. This ball is gone. A home run. Warren Dixon deals the pitch. Called third strike. Swing and a fly ball to left field. Base hit. Ball game is tied. Fernie gets the job done. To the backstop. And now here's to go to second. Now the time goes into right field.
You know, defensively, Mike Affronti and Sean McGill have done a great job as shortstop and catching, respectively.
Fog here, it brings a tear to my eye, or maybe that's just the humidity. Anyhow, Nick,
That's in there, called third strike. Swing and a miss, strike three. In time, he got him.
Double play on that one.
So, strike him out, throw him out, double play.
Be heating up a little.
Perhaps if the score
Might be seeing a
8-4.
bench clearing brawl one of these.
The 1-0. Swing and a drive deep to left field. Way back. But he's being waved home.
Oh my goodness, that's a great catch if I ever saw one.
On the first double play. That is lookout, and the Gulls lead it 10-1. And here's the throw to the plate. He got him in time. Gulls come into this game leading the NECBL Southern Division. There's a ground
And
ball.
that one falls in for a hit. Of course, this is baseball, as we know. Anything can happen, and it's not over till it's over.
He's ready now. The 1-2 pitch. Sets, kicks in, deals. Swing and a miss, strike three. And this ball game is over. Second out there on the first double play. What a catch. One run will score. Here's the throw to the plate. It is not in time.
And looks like they're trying the suicide squeeze, and it works.
At the deep left field. Way back. Way back. Send that ball to the light tower. A high fly ball. Deep to left field. Way back. Swing and a shot. Deep to left field. Swing and a high fly ball. Deep to center field. Way back. Home run. Three-run homer. Shortstop has it. Puts the second out there on the first. Double play. Here comes Locke. He will score. Swing and a line drive. Base hit in the left field. Standing around the first, rounding second, on the way to third. Here's the throw to the plate. It is not in time.
Swing, and he strikes him out.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Call third strike. Swing and a miss, strike three.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike three. So long, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome here to Cardinals Field in Newport, where this evening the Newport Gulls will be taking on the North Adams SteepleCats in Game 2 of this doubleheader. You just saw the Newport Gulls take the Game 1, 14-4, the final score. That Game 1 actually was a continuation of a game that was fogged out on Monday, July 18, 2005. The Gulls were leading that game 2-1 in the fourth when the fog overtook Cardinals Field on that evening in front of attendance of over 2,000 fans. This afternoon, 4 o'clock start time, the Newport Gulls defeated the Westerners in the rest of that game, scoring over 12 runs in the game and hitting another home run for the second of the game. A 2-run home run by Blake Church and a 3-run shot by Kyle Hankwood highlighted the scoring action, along with a lot of other great plays and RBI singles and good base running all around by the Gulls. Proved to be the determining factor in that victory. So an offensive explosion is what we've been waiting to see all season long for the Newport Gulls, and hopefully they'll continue that here tonight. Coming into the game right now, they are 3 games ahead of the North Adams SteepleCats, who are in third place in the NECBL South. Newport Gulls are in first place, sole possession, 1 game in front of the Manchester Silkworms. Manchester's playing a game today as well. We'll have the score in that game as well. Manchester's playing Keene today. The Newport Gulls and the North Adams SteepleCats are next, here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now, once again at Cardines Field in Newport for our pregame show, Coaches Report. Happy to be joined by Newport Gulls pitching coach Josh Scott. Coach Scott, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now you have Mike Laurie set to start off this game. Before we talk about him, let's talk about the first game of this doubleheader. Steve Holmes did a pretty good job out there on the mound, followed by Griffin Bailey.
Yeah, Stephen Holmes came out and did a great job holding them to only a couple of runs, and he struggled for one inning, but then he came out and had a great inning after that, and then Bailey came and shut the door.
He also started off all right with four straight strikeouts.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of strikeouts this year. His breaking ball's just been tough for hitters to see, and they're swinging at it and missing.
Well, of course, your pitching staff was augmented by that great run support by the Newport Gulls, which hasn't always been a factor this season.
Oh, I mean, we swung the bats real well today. We were able to string a couple hits together, and usually we haven't been doing that. We get one hit or two in an inning, but, today we got them all together.
Now, speaking of hits, the Newport Gulls held the Danbury Westerners to a two-day, four-pitcher no-hitter last night. Can you tell us more about that?
We started the game a couple of weeks ago, and then we had to continue it in the third inning, but Danny Otero started it off. He was throwing strikes, getting ahead of everybody, and then we came in with two left-handed relievers, and they just did their job, and so we combined no-hitter. It was great.
Newport Gulls shut out the Westerners 5-0. It was almost a perfect game if it wasn't for that leadoff walk in the first inning.
That's right. Jeremy Hall walked the first guy in the first inning, and after that, they didn't get a base runner. So
27 straight set down.
That's right.
So Mike Laurie gets to start tonight. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Yeah, he's just a competitor. I mean, he's been out. He got here a little late, and basically he's had one bad inning the entire year. I mean, he comes out and throws strikes. He's real tall, so he gets good down angle with his fastball, and it's tough to hit.
Well, that's our pregame visit with Newport Gulls pitching coach Josh Scott. Coach Scott, thank you for joining us here on the Gulls pregame show.
All right, thanks.
We'll have plenty of baseball action. The starting lineups are next as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now at Cardines Field in Newport, Rhode Island, with the starting lineups for the visiting North Adams. North Adams are 15-16 overall, now 3 games back after losing the first game of this doubleheader. 3 games back out of the lead in the NHCBO Southern Division. Newport Gulls on top in the division right now. Chris Cates is a shortstop. He's batting first. Following him, Dexter Butler, the second baseman. Batting third, Chris Watts, designated hitter. Nathan Sensing, center fielder, is in cleanup. Scott Settelmeyer, left fielder, bats fifth. Brian Kraft is the first baseman, batting sixth. Josh Nestor, the catcher, bats seventh. And John Nicola is the right fielder, batting eighth. And the third baseman, Paul Morgan, rounds out the order for the North Adams SteepleCats. Rich Soroy, left-handed pitcher, has a fastball, curveball, and a slider. He'll get the start tonight. Soroy, on the season thus far, leads the team with 46 innings pitched. He's 3-1 with a 1.5 ERA in 7 appearances, all 7 games for starts for the SteepleCats. For the Newport Gulls, their starting pitcher is Mike Laurie. For the Newport Gulls, is a 2-0 record, 1.67 ERA. We talked about him in the pregame show with Newport Gulls pitching coach Josh Scott. Laurie joined the team late this season and has been pretty dominant, except for one bad inning he had earlier on. Leadoff batter for the Newport Gulls were 19-14, first place in the NCBO South. Scott Brown, the center fielder, batting second. Jeff Miller, second baseman. In the third spot, Kyle Hankard, offensive leader for the Newport Gulls and an all-star. He'll be the right fielder. Blake Church will be the cleanup hitter in first base. Hankard is also going to be in the home run derby that was just announced yesterday that Kyle Hankard will be in the Derby prior to the All-Star game Sunday. We'll see both on the Newport Gulls television network. Batting fifth will be Zach Clemens, designated hitter. The left fielder, Nick Burnham, is in the sixth spot tonight. Batting seventh, Eric Hagstrom, the third baseman. In the eighth spot, it's Andy Wendell, the catcher. And rounding out the order for the home Newport Gulls, Warren Schaefer, the shortstop. Let's pause for a moment and for the national anthem.
13-year-old daughter of Major Paul Reagan, U.S. Marine Corps. Emma is a 7th grader from All Saints Academy and enjoys basketball, soccer, and lacrosse. Her and her family will be moving very soon as Major Reagan is being stationed with the Joint Chiefs of Staff. So we wish them all a safe journey and Major Reagan safe life in the Army. So please honor America with Emma.
I know. Oh, say, can you
about that national anthem sung here tonight at Cardines Field by Emma Regat. Her father, Major Paul Regat of the United States Marine Corps. Emma is a 7th grader at All Saints Academy. So a great rendition out there in front of this crowd here at Cardines Field, which is continuing to fill up. Finishing off the starting lineups for this evening. Umpires tonight's game, home plate umpire John Leeds, switching over from the base umpire in the first game of this doubleheader. And Roger Sareva, who is hitting the knee pretty hard by a pitch in the first game, will be around the bases today. Umpire, the head coaches for the Newport Gulls, Mike Coombs is their field manager. Josh Scott joined us in our pregame show. Their pitching coach, Monty Smith, is their players coach. For the North Adams SteepleCats, Scott Vigulek of Rhode Island College is their head coach. Laz Gutierrez, their players coach, and Brian Borowski is their pitching coach. Mike Lurie out of Villanova University gets a start, facing off against Rich Soroy tonight. First pitch next here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardines Field as we get almost ready for baseball. Here in the first inning, Newport Gulls took the first game of this doubleheader, 14-4 the score, hoping to sweep it here. The Gulls are now 1-3 against the North Adams SteepleCats and 1-0 at home against this team this season. Leadoff batter, Chris Cates. Cates pitched a couple of innings in the last game, also played shortstop. Will be shortstop tonight. The pitch in there for a called strike on the inside corner for the first pitch of the ball came from Mike Lurie. Lurie has a 1.67 ERA, 2-0 on the season and 4 appearances. He's made 4 starts for Newport since joining the team late. His next pitch. Swung on, popped up. Third baseman Hackstrom coming on, calling. Now makes the catch right above the foul line for the inning's first out. So, one man down as Cates is retired. On the pop-up, here comes Dexter Butler. Butler batting .250 on the season. Facing now Mike Lurie. Lurie has pitched 27 innings in the season, given up 19 hits, 6 runs, just 5 of them earned. He's walked 2 batters. He winds, kicks in, deals to Butler. On the inside corner, a called strike, nothing and 1 the count. Lurie has struck out 21 batters in 27 innings. He has given up 4 doubles, 2 home runs, no triples, and has hit 1 batter. Is 0-1 pitch. Swing and ground ball chopper. Third baseman can't get it. It's over his head. Throws in the left field for a base hit. So Butler on with a single. The Gulls will have to get into the heads right now. They don't have a 14-4 lead to work with. That was the final score, by the way, folks. In the first game of this doubleheader, the Gulls taking it with a 10-run lead, 14-4. It's a new ball game, literally here, as we're in the top of the first. And a pretty good crowd's already filling in here in the first inning. Chris Watts, the batter now, with 1 man down, a runner at first. Watts batting .261 on the season, designated hitter, batting from the left side of the plate for the North Adams SteepleCats, who are 15-16 on the season. 3 games back of first place Newport, and 1 game back of Manchester Silkworms, who are also playing tonight against Keene. The pitch on the outside corner, a called strike, says plate umpire John Leeds, who switches over from the bases position during the first game. Roger Sarrain takes over his position, or Sareva, I should say. Lurie fires in the first, runner dives back in. Butler. Lurie has been outstanding for Newport. From the set to the belt to the plate. Missing outside, counts even at 1-1. 1 man down here in the first, a runner at first. Other action around the league today, North Adams at Newport. Of course, we're playing the doubleheader here today. We got underway at 4. This game got underway a couple minutes late at 6:39. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. A little fastball by him. Counts 1-2. Keene's at Manchester. 7 o'clock start time underway shortly. As well as Torrington at Danbury. A critical game as each team is fighting for the 4th place spot in the Southern Division right now. There's 1 week to go. Only the top 4 teams going to playoff contention in each division. Lurie from the set, the 1-2 pitch. just miss outside, counts even at 2-2. Lowell's playing at Holyoke, 7 o'clock start time, and Sanford Maynards are playing at the Pittsfield Dukes at 4, and then the Vermont Mountaineers are playing at the Pittsfield Dukes at 7. The pitch, swinging a foul off the netting, so the Sanford Maynards and the Pittsfield Dukes is the only game possibly going underway right now. We'll get you a score on that later, perhaps. All the games around the league starting at 7 o'clock tonight. Strong wind blowing out towards center, 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusts to 20. About 85 degrees right now under mostly sunny skies. Pretty good day for baseball here in downtown Newport. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, hard hit, base hit in the right field. So back-to-back singles given up by Mike Laurie. Throw comes into second. Watts is on. And the Northam SteepleCats are quickly threatening here in the first. Here comes Sensing. Nathan Sensing, an all-star for the Northam SteepleCats, along with Cates, Soroy, and a couple of pitchers. Sensing and Cates are the only batters in the starting nine who've been selected for the NECBL 2005 All-Star team for the Southern Division. Both will start in that game. We played here at Newport Cardinals Field on Sunday night. You'll see it on the NGTN, sponsored by NCTV, Newport County Television. Runs that first and second. The pitch, missing outside high, ball 1-0. The count to Sensing. Game was originally supposed to be covered by ESPN, however, there's some contract difficulties, so ESPN lost coverage of the All-Star game, and Tigers TV crew and Newport County TV picked it up. 2 men on, 1 out. The pitch, swinging a foul to the backstop. 1-1. The count's even to Nathan, center fielder for the SteepleCats, has a .275 average on the season. After him, Scott Sotomayor. Double play could be in order here. The Gulls have turned quite a few on the season. 31 double plays turned, that's second in the league. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Laurie shakes a couple signs off, now likes what he sees, and time's called. Stepping out, Sensing. Sensing, his all-star numbers, is yet to hit a home run, but has 10 runs batted in. Has a double, a triple. The pitch. Strike call on the outside corner. 1-2 the count.
2 strikes. Come on, let's see
2 on, 1 out here in the first. Laurie looking in, gets a sign from his catcher, Andy Wendell. McGill has this second game off. From the set, the 1-2 pitch. Check swing, did he go around? His appeal. No, he didn't, no appeal. Looked like he went around, but it's ball 2, 2-2 the count. Surprised they didn't appeal that to Roger Sareva. Runner at first, a runner at second, 1 down, outfield playing a little bit deep. Laurie's pitch. Swinging a line shot up the middle, a base hit by the diving Warren Schaefer into center field. Grounding third is the batter. Here's the throw to the plate. It is off target, and a run scores. The North Adams SteepleCats on top, 1-0 quickly. Here in the first inning, they have runners at first and second, still with 1 out. Oh, Sensing, all-star for the Cats, sends a RBI single into center. Stands in at first. It's now Watts at second. Butler scored. Here comes Sotomayor. Sotomayor, left fielder for the Cats, batting .242 in the season. Sotomayor, 5 runs batted in. Laurie's pitch. Swing and a drive into left. That ball will fall for a hit. Little looper. Holding up at third is Butler, or rather Watts, and all of a sudden the bases are loaded on 4 straight singles. Sotomayor stands in at first. It's Sotomayor at first, Sensing at second, Watts at third. Well, Laurie's in a jam quickly here in the first inning. Already 1-0 the score, trying to keep this one close. Gulls get the bat swinging in the last game, scoring 12 runs in 5 innings. Ryan Kraft, the batter now. Kraft batting just 198 on the season, or rather 190. 190 on the season, has 1 home run, 5 RBI. The pitch popped up the third base line in foul territory. It fades out of play into the bullpen. 0-1 the count to Kraft. I've already eaten my mozzarella sticks, folks, if you must know, prior to the start of the game. Matter of fact, right after the starting lineups are done. Still have a cheeseburger to eat. Thank you, my audio technician, Ray Ballard Sr., for getting that for me. Bases are loaded. 0-1 the count, the pitch. Fastball on the inside corner, call strike. Late strike call from John Leeds, but he did go around. So, 0-2, the count to Kraft. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Laurie looks in. Comes to the set. The 0-2 pitch. Up and away. Ball 1. Tried that high fastball, and Kraft wasn't chasing. After Kraft, we may see Nestor. Again, the Gulls have turned 31 double plays, second in the league. Most other teams are far behind that statistic. Bases loaded. The pitch, swing and a drive into center. Center fielder Brown coming on into right center. Slides, makes a diving catch. The runners are tagging, and a run will score. Brown saved at least 2 runs there. A run scores. It's 2-0. North Adams. Scott Brown. Oh, he didn't tag. He didn't tag, folks. The umpire says he didn't tag. So it's 1-0. Let's see what happened there. Did he tag? There'll be an argument from the coach for the Cats, Scott Figulewick. Right now it's 2-0. Let's see. They did get a play into second. He tried to extend it to a double. So the throw from Brown came into second, apparently, and they tagged him out there. So the run came home first, though, after he had already had a single. Or rather, he didn't have he was advancing from first. So trying to sort out the situation. It is 2-0. 2-0 the score. The scoreboard hasn't changed, so I'll put it back up at 2-0, and we'll sort this out. We'll be back in a moment here on the NGTN. As we go to the last half of the first inning, Newport Gulls already trailing at 2-0. Scott Brown to lead it off for them. The lefty throws in, swinging a ground ball chopper into right field. Base hit. Brown on with a rare leadoff single in the first inning. So Brown reaches. That brings the tying run to the plate very quickly here. What happened there in the top of the first, runner tagged from third. He did tag when the catch was made and scored that second run. But then the runner tagged from second left too early, so he was out after they tagged the bag at second. And that was the third out in the inning, so it's a double play with a run scoring on the play. The pitch, swing and a drive, deep to right, way back, way back. Home run! 2-run homer for Jeff Miller. Miller hides the score here in the first. It's 2-2. Jeff Miller rounds third, heads home. 2-2. It's a new ball game here in the first inning. Miller sent that one to right field. It was a home run to the left of the foul pole by about 10 feet. So that's the third home run of the last 2 games versus North Adams SteepleCats, and the Gulls bats are starting to come around offensively after being quiet for most of this season. Kyle Hankard, the batter now. Hankard had 5 RBIs, 23 in the season now. In his previous game, Hankard is an all-star. So Miller, Jeff Miller with a 2-run home run. Hankard the batter, the pitch. Gets away, outside, ball 1. Kyle Hankard to go with his 23 RBIs. That's a .333 batting average, leads the team in each category. Hankard had a home run last night, a home run today already. In the first game, this doubleheader. Now has 5 home runs on the season. That also leads the league, or rather, leads the team. So Miller gets his first homer of the season. The pitch, outside, ball 2, 2-0. Rich Soroy pitching outside to Hankard. Defense for the Cats. Nestor is the catcher. Kraft at first, Butler at second, Cates at shortstop, Morgan the third baseman, Sotomayor in left, Sensing the all-star in center of the pitch. Missing low and outside, ball 3. Nicola is the right fielder. Rich Soroy, 46 innings of work, has given up 34 hits, 11 runs, 8 of them earned. That's the third home run he's given up. He's hit 2 batters, given up 5 doubles, no triples to pitch. Outside corner at the ankle, strike 1. 3-1 hitters count to Hankard. Soroy has walked 12 batters, struck out 47. Made 7 starts for the Cats. The pitch, swing and a drive to right field. Right field looking up, and this one's foul off the roof. Home run distance, but foul by about 30 feet. Full count to Kyle Hankard. Nobody out here in the first. Brown reached on a single, Miller hit a 2-run shot. The pitch, swing, a hard hit ground ball by the diving third baseman to left field. Kyle Hankard on the single. Well, Hankard, who was 4 for 5 in the previous game, is already 1 for 1 tonight. He was a Newport Gulls player of the game in the first game today.
Number 26, Blake Church.
Well, the pattern so far has been single and a 2-run homer. Now another single. Let's see if Blake Church, who had a 2-run homer in the start of the game that actually started on Monday. The continuation game was played today. Throw back to first. Hankard dives in time. The game that was played early today, the first part of this doubleheader, picked up in the 4th inning. Blake Church had hit a 2-run home run in the beginning of that game back on Monday, July 18th. From the set, Soroy, the lefty, looks in the pitch. High, wild pitch, goes to the backstop. In the second goes Kyle Hankard. Newport Gulls have another runner in the scoring position. So Church, who has 1 home run on the season, that came in that game on Monday night, which was finished here today, 14-4 to final, the Newport Gulls took it. Gulls have tied it up here again in the first 2-2. The Gulls have scored more runs in the first inning than any other team in the league. Seems that nearly every game here at Cardines they score at least a pair of runs in the first. Blake Church has his own music. You can hear his theme song playing there. Runner at second, Hankard. Church at the plate. 1-0 the count, Soroy. Rich hits the sign. From the set, the pitch. In the dirt, the ball. Soroy can be wild. Well, he's yet to throw a wild pitch in the season. I shouldn't say that. But he's been wild thus far in this game. He has a wild pitch now, though. That will certainly not be a pass ball. It was way up high off the top of the glove after the catcher Nestor stood up. Pitch. Outside. Ball 3. Seen 6 balls, 1 strike in the last 2 at-bats here. Hankard at second. Soroy with the pitch. Swinging a foul tip to the backstop. Just got a piece of it and tried to pull it to the left. Hitters count 3-1 for Church. So after Miller homered, sent home Brown. Hankard singled. Now Church counts 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to left field. Left fielder coming on, charging. Can't make the catch, lays in front of him. Holding up at third, Kyle Hankard in at first. Blake Church. 4 straight hits for the Newport Gulls, including a 2-run homer, 3 singles. Still nobody out here in the first inning. No action up in the bullpen this early. However, we're notched at 2. Laurie had a shaky inning to start off the game. Well, it's been shakier for Soroy here. The Gulls continue to threaten. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. 2 runs home here in the first. Zach Clem of the University of Washington is the batter now. Clem batting 196 on the season. And Zach Clem has yet to hit a home run or a triple. He has 7 doubles. 5 runs batted in. Waits the pitch from Soroy. He gets the sign from his catcher Nestor. He's ready now. From the set, the pitch. Outside, ball 1-0. The Gulls are a very disciplined team at the plate, and well, that's not really complimenting Soroy's style here. The Gulls really swing at pitches out of the zone. They really swing at pitches at all unless they're confident they can hit it, or at least foul it off. Most strikeouts for the Gulls are strikeouts looking, not swinging. Soroy is trying to pitch outside of these batters. It's not going to work. The 1-0. That's on the inside corner, called strike. Soroy has a fastball and a changeup. Doesn't really throw a curve. He's working on a slider, but he very rarely throws it. Runners at the corners, nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Late on a changeup. 1-2. Clem at the plate, after him Nick Burnham and Eric Hagstrom. July 22nd, 2005, game 2 of this doubleheader. Soroy from the set, the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So, Zach Clem rung up here, and that's the inning's first out. Here comes Nick Burnham. Burnham batting 157. Thus far on the season, Burnham has 3 runs batted in. Kyle Hankard at third. At first, it's Blake Church. Both batters singled. 1 man down. Burnham at the plate. Soroy with the pitch. Swinging a weak hit ground ball to first. First baseman has it. Steps on the bag. It gets away. Run scores. Kyle Hankard comes home, and it's 3-2. The Newport Gulls take the lead. Well, first baseman Kraft should have had that ball. Let's see if they get charges in E3 or not. Check on a word from the official scorer. Perhaps not. I had an obscured view here up the first base line. Well, I'll tentatively give Burnham a single until we find out for sure from the official scorer. So a runner at first, a runner at second, 3-2 Newport Gulls. They've taken the lead, 3 runs home here in the first. Hagstrom now at the plate. Eric batting 141 on the season. Hagstrom had a pair of RBIs in the first game today. The pitch. On the outside corner, fastball, strike 1. Newport Gulls first place in NECBL Southern Division, 19-14 their record. Manchester Soak Rims 18-16 as second. SteepleCats 15-15, 2 games, now 3 games back, 15-16 if you include today's game. Runner at first and second, 0-1 the count. 2 Hagstrom the pitch. Swing and a line shot in the right field, but off the scoreboard. Off the scoreboard in foul territory near the warehouse. That hit off the 2002 League Championship banner. And that's a good sign. Perhaps not. Who knows? I don't deal with the whole good sign, bad sign, good luck, bad luck. What happens, happens, I suppose. You never know, though. 2 on, 1 out. 0-2 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So, 2 strikeouts here in the inning, both swinging. 2 men down for Andy Wendell. The Gulls have gotten 3 runs home, though. Wendell in for Sean McGill tonight. Caught the first game. Wendell behind the plate tonight. Wendell's batting just 160 in the season after a great start to the season. He did start the first few games when Sean McGill was in left, as the Gulls were sure outfielders. Pitch is on the outside corner, a called strike to Wendell. Andy Wendell has 5 runs batted in. He has 2 doubles. 2 doubles on the season. 0-1 the count, the pitch. Swing a weak hit ground ball. Foul around the plate area. Runners will retreat. John Leeds, home plate umpire tonight, calling balls and strikes, and Roger Saraver is the base umpire. They switched their roles in the first game today, in which 5 innings were played, and the Gulls won it 14-4. Last night, Keene defeated Sanford Mariners 2-1. Newport shut out Danbury for the 3rd straight time, this time 5-0. Hankard had a 2-run homer in that game. The Gulls combined for a 4-pitcher shutout. That pitch is fouled off the top of the backstop above the screen. Loud foul ball there. 0-2 the count. 2 outs to Wendell. The Gulls nearly had a perfect game last night. It was actually a game that started 2 weeks ago. That was a makeup of it right now. They played 6 innings last night, though. Runner at second, runner at first, the pitch. Outside, ball 1. The only base runner that the Westerners had in that game was a leadoff walk issued by Otero. After that, the Gulls were perfect for 27 straight outs, backed by their offense, which really began to come alive last night and again today. The pitch swung on and missed strike threes. Well, Soroy strikes out the side with 3 strikeouts here in the first, but not in order. Not before the Newport Gulls to get 4 singles, 3 runs, including a 2-run homer by Jeff Miller. After 1 inning, it's the Newport Gulls 3, the Northam SteepleCats 2 here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Josh Nestor, who's out of the University of Rhode Island, will be the batter here as we go to the top of the second. Newport Gulls on top, 3-2. A pitch from Laurie. Low ball 1. Looks like a pretty good pitch. On the outside corner, 1-0 the count to Nestor. Josh batting 209, 8 runs batted in. The pitch outside corner, a called strike, counts even at 1-1. Laurie winds, kicks, and deals the pitch. Strike call on the inside corner, 1-2 the count. Bases are empty, nobody out. 1-2 the count to Nestor here in the second. The pitch low with a ball, counts even at 2-2. Friday Night Baseball here on the NGTN. Nick Gleamer, small but very capable crew of volunteers on the Tigers TV crew, Newport Gulls Television Network. Very good sized crowd here. The pitch. That hit him. Hit him on the where he carries his wallet. So Nestor hit by a pitch. And the Cats get their leadoff man on. Here comes Nicola. John Nicola. Not to be confused with Ricola. John Nicola, the batter now. Right fielder for the Northam SteepleCats has a 164 batting average and 10 runs batted in on the season. Nicola does have a home run this season. The pitch from Laurie. Inside, that almost hit him. It duck out of the way. Runner at first, nobody out. Tying run at first, scoring run at the plate, in fact. Next delivery, in there for a called strike. 1-1, the count evens up. Laurie toes the rubber, looks in, gets the sign from Sean McGill. Nicola, who has 4 doubles on the season, stands in the pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2-1. Very good sized crowd filling in here at Cardines Field. YMCA night. Pitch, swing and a drive into center field. Scott Brown under it, leaps, makes the catch out there in center. Brown with a leaping catch. Very good catch out there by Scott Brown. 1 down. Runner at first will have to hold there. Nestor. Nicola robbed of at least a single there.
Third baseman, number
Very good defense by the Gulls in both games thus far today. Here comes Morgan. Paul Morgan didn't play in the first game this doubleheader. He's batting 167 and has yet to bat home a run. Here's the pitch. On the inside corner, a called strike. Morgan is filling in as the third baseman today for the Cats. Morgan has only started 2 games. Played in 2 games for the Cats this season. The next pitch. Ball 1 outside, 1-1. So he hasn't had many opportunities for an RBI. Laurie gets a sign from Wendell. Ready now. Now he fires to first. Back standing is the runner, Nestor, who was hit by a pitch to start off this inning. 1 man out. Runner at first. 3-2 to score. The pitch is in there for a called strike. The count's 1-2. Flag out in center, now blowing towards the left more. The pitch, swinging a shot pulled foul into the stands about 4 rows up. fan out there with the glove tried to make a grab on it. Unable to come up with the play. Did come up with the ball in the end, though. 1-2 the count. One man down. Laurie from the set. The pitch. Swinging a foul off the screen. Just to the right of the screen, when the screen extends into a chain link fence down the first base line. Protects the main grandstand. 1-2 remains the count. The pitch. Just missed low. Counts even at 2-2. Laurie not moving as quickly as we saw the starters for the Cats and the Gulls pitch in the first game of this doubleheader. Holmes is moving very quickly in that game. The 2-2. Swing and a foul to the backstop. Just barely stayed alive. Now this game's been slowing down early here in the second. Usually, Laurie's pitching like it's the fifth or sixth inning. He's working very slowly on the mound. Now comes to the set. And his pitch. Swinging a foul tip around the plate area. Just barely stayed alive again. Morgan battling with Laurie here. His team trailing it by a run. And now 3 games back of the Gulls. And he needs to be out south. Behind them, Danbury and the Torrington Twisters, each playing a game today against each other. They're both 2.5 games back. Somebody's in fourth place. The pitch, swinging a ground ball chopper. Schaefer has it, flips to second, out there, on to first, double play. 6-4-3, inning double play as Morgan and Nestor are both retired. After 1.5, it's still 3-2 Gulls. Continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network.
Shortstop, number 2, Warren Schaefer from Virginia Tech.
Warren Schaefer to lead off for the Newport Gulls here in the last half of the second. First pitch outside gets away. So Soroy in the second doesn't start things off so well either. Nothing to worry about though. Nobody on yet. Just started the inning. The next pitch, swing and a foul over the stands by my car. Well, I'm parked further back today though. I don't think I should have to worry all that much. My car's parked in the center of the parking lot today, not in the first row. Didn't get my normal parking spot. 1-1 is on the outside corner, a called strike to Schaefer. Warren, shortstop for the Gulls, is 186 average on the season. In for Michael Affronti, who's out with a jammed thumb. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Schaefer goes down swinging. That's the 4th out, straight out retired by Soroy by way of the K. All 4 swinging. Here comes Scott Brown. Leadoff batter for the Gulls. Single in the first, scored a run on a 2-run homer by Miller. The pitch, missing low, ball 1. Brown, 278 average, 8 runs batted in on the season. The next pitch, swinging a pop fly over the street and out of play. So Jeff Miller is up in the lineup tonight, as is Nick Burnham. He's normally further down the lineup as well. Warren Schaefer dropped to the bottom. That's to make room for Sean McGill, who's not in there tonight. Andy Wendell further down as well. That's popped up. Shortstop calling for it. Under it, makes the catch. 2 down. So Brown pops up. Here comes Jeff Miller. Miller, of course, hit the 2-run home run in the first inning to tie the game. The Gulls later took the lead
Second baseman, number 13,
on the
Jeff
RBI
Miller.
single by Blake Church. Or was Nick Burnham. I forgot to fill in my scorecard, folks. 1-2 now the count to Jeff Miller. The next one is Set in there to center, under it. The center fielder makes the catch one-handed for the other, retires aside. The Gulls go down 1-2-3 in the second. No fireworks here. After 3-2 Newport here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Chris Cates takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. Cates, shortstop for the North Adams SteepleCats, popped up his last time up. They trail it by a run, 3-2 to score here in the third. That pitch from Laurie, missing up and away, ball one. 1-1, the count evens up. Tigers TV crew, Newport Gulls Television Network here tonight. Tom Lima, Nick Lima, myself, Ray Ballard, and Ryan Betancourt, the crew tonight. Doing a fine job as always. That one's popped up, foul back, and out of play. 1-2 the count to Cates, who again is 0 for 1 tonight. Cates is an all-star. Chris Cates has 8 runs batted in on the season. The pitch from Laurie. Swinging on a pop-up foul, back and out of play. Count remains 1-2. After Cates, Butler, then Watts will be due up. The pitch. Swinging a line drive, snagged by the third baseman, Eric Hagstrom. He's made some great plays at third this season for Newport. Made a pretty good one right there. Line out right to him. So Cates retired for the second time tonight. Here comes Dexter Butler. Butler single in the first. Later scored a run. One of 2 runs scored in the inning by the Cats. SteepleCats out of North Adams, Massachusetts. The pitch, swing and a drive into left field. Left fielder Burnham going back, and this ball is off the top of the wall. Ronnie Furs all the way to second, standing in there with a 1-out stand-up double is Butler. Well, the Cats are firing right back. That wind blowing out there to center is really helping balls hit into the outfield today. That one was about 15 feet up the 20-foot wall out there by the advertisements in left center into more towards, well, not quite left center, but more straight away left. And Butler has a 1-out double. Here comes Chris Watts. Watts, designated hitter for the SteepleCats, 261 average, 2 runs batted in. Runner at second, 1 man down. Laurie has to go to work here. The pitch on the outside corner, a called strike. Trying to preserve that 1-run lead. It's not 14-4, as the Gulls won the first game by a score of 14-4 earlier today. 10-run lead in that game. It's very close here. It's been a close game since it started about 50 minutes ago. The pitch, swing and a drive into right field. Not very high, but pretty deep. This ball is gone. A home run. Not a high fly ball, but a shot into right center, and the Cats lead it 4-3. Chris Watts, a 2-run shot into right center over the 20-foot fence out there by the 345-foot marker in right field. 4-3, they lead it. Well, it's been a back-and-forth game thus far, and the Cats back on top now. So Watts sends home Butler. Laurie gives up a home run. That's the 3rd long ball he's given up this season. Here comes Nathan Sensing. He squares for a bunt, pulls it away. The pitch is a fastball missing outside, ball 1. So Laurie's not too happy after giving up that one. Pitching to Sensing. Now likes what he sees, winds and deals. Bases are empty. The pitch outside, ball 2-0. Laurie, who's been dominant since joining the Gulls at the mid-season point. Gives up a 2-run homer to Watts here. The 2-0 pitch. Swing a line drive snag by the third baseman. Hagstrom flies a long way to first. In time for the inning's second out. 5-3. Hagstrom gets a hand from the crowd. Very good pick and a very good toss across. 2 down. Here comes Sotomayor. Scott Sotomayor, left fielder for North Adams, has a 242 average, 5 RBIs. He singled back in the first, was later stranded on base. Pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count to the left-handed batter, Sotomayor. Righty on the mound, Mike Flory has given up 4 runs in this outing thus far, not too stellar. The pitch, swinging a foul tip to the backstop, rolls back on the infield. Not much room here at Cardines between the backstop and home plate area. Flory. Looks in, gets a sign from Wendell. Bases are empty, 2 down. The pitch. Just missing outside, ball 1. So for Watts, let's see, that's his 3rd home run of the season. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball chopper right to the mound. Flory has it, flips casually to first before the other retires the side. But the North Adams SteepleCats get 2 runs, take the lead back 4-3 on the 2-run homer by Chris Watts. After 2.5, 4-3 Cats as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now at Cardines Field in Newport, Rhode Island, Kyle Hankard takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. After Hankard, we'll see Church and Clem. Hankard had a single in the first inning. Scored a run. All 3 Newport Gulls runs came in the first. They trail up by 1 here. The pitch on the outside corner, a called strike. 1-1 that counts even to Hankard. Newport Gulls playing catch-up here. Normally they rely on their pitching. However, Laurie a little bit shaky thus far. The pitch, swing and a foul to the backstop. 1-2. So that offense, which really came alive last night, 5-run explosion against the Westerners. 14 runs again today in game 1 of this 2-game doubleheader here at Cardines Field. 3 runs already here today, but they still trail at the pitch. In the dirt, bounces into the catcher. Counts even at 2-2. Anchored, batting .333, 5 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Like to hit a home run right here. The 2-2 pitch, missing outside, ball 3, and the count's full. Last time I said I'd like to hit a home run right here. He hit a home run right here. That was at Cardines Field early this afternoon in game 1. Hit a 3-run shot. 5th of the year, had one last night as well. Also has a grand slam in the season. The pitch, swing a hard hit ground ball into right field for a base hit. Hankard holds up at first. So Hankard reaches for the 2nd time tonight, and in this doubleheader so far, he is 6 for 7. So his average continues to climb. Hankard is an all-star. Nobody out. Runner at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Soroy fires to first. Hankard dives back in. At the plate, Blake Church, who was single in the first. Soroy's pitch, missing, ball 1. John Leeds has typically a very definitive strike zone behind the plate. As the lights come on here at Cardines Field. About 7:30 p.m. 1 hour into this game. The pitch swung on and missed. strike one. The count is even at 1-1. Outfield playing a little bit deep. Sensing is actually in straightaway center. He's playing very, very far right center in game one of this doubleheader. The pitch in the dirt from the catcher Nestor. 2-1 the count to Church. Blake Church batting .258, 12 runs batted in. He'd like to hit a home run right here too. Everyone would like to hit a home run, I'm sure. A 2-1. Swing and I missed right too. He was thinking home run. Chased a fastball high. Counts even 2-2. Blake Church has yet to hit a home run this season for the Newport Gulls. 3 Gulls that have left the team have all hit home runs for injuries and whatnot. And only 3 other players have had hit home runs for today. That's hitting the end of right field deep. Right fielder going back, looking up, and it is foul. Foul. Foul by about 10 feet. Home run distance, though. 2-2. The count evens up to Blake Church. How about that same location, but a little bit to the left? Let's see. The pitch swung on the ground, foul up the third base line. Count remains 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first, Kyle Hankett, who singled to start this inning off. The Gulls have gotten their leadoff man on in the first and again here in the third. Lights are on fully here at Cardines Field, illuminating the grass out there. It was supposed to be spray painted green had ESPN done the game. The pitch outside. Ball 3. No one covering at first. Full count. ESPN will not be covering the All-Star game on Sunday. It will be our responsibility here in the NGTN, as well as in cooperation with NCTV, Newport County Television. Yeah, shot of the light towers. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up off the screen. And the count remains full to Blake Church. After him, Zach Clem. Church is 1 for 1 tonight. Rich Saroy. He's given up 3 home runs in the season. Trying to avoid giving up a 4th one in this game. He's clinging to a 1-run lead. The pitch. Ball 4 outside. He walked him. A single and a walk to start off the third. Here comes Zach Clem. Clem 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. One of 4 strikeout victims. Pulling 3 in the first and 1 in the second for Saroy. Clem been selected to participate in the 2005 NECBL Home Run Derby on Sunday. Up at 4 o'clock. We'll have that for you on the NGTN. We're still deciding what sort of network logo we should use for that game. Since it won't be the Newport Gulls television network, where we will be covering the All-Star game for the NECBL. We'll think of something between now and then. I frankly have no idea what we will do, though. Conference out on the mound right now. Goes by fairly quickly. John Leeds doesn't have to break it up. John Leeds was my driver's education instructor years and years and years ago. Matter of fact, 2 years ago. Perhaps a little bit more than that, maybe 3 or 4. No, I haven't been driving quite that long, folks. 3 years ago. Hinting at my age here. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Saroy's pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul. Back and out of play. Behind us on the intersection. America's Cup in West Marlboro. A fireman quarter, I'm told. Thank you, Ray. A fireman quarter on the street behind us at the fire station. Barehanded catch, too. 2 on, nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul to the backstop, nothing in 2. Zach Clem has 7 doubles on the season. 5 runs batted in. He'll be participating in the Home Run Derby. Clem, however, has yet to hit a home run on the season. And he'll be in the Home Run Derby, though. 2 on, nobody out. The pitch is swung on, hitting the air to right. First baseman under it. In foul territory, chasing it down, lands foul by the warehouse. Couldn't get to it in time. Clem battling here. Count remains 0-2 to him. Very good sized crowd here as they continue to fill the bleachers here at Cardines Field for game 2 of this doubleheader. 2 men on, nobody out. 0-2 the count to Zach Clem. So Roy he's throwing a lot of pitches here already. 8 men batted in the first, and a 1-2-3 inning in the second. Long at bat to Clem here. The 0-2 pitch. Up and inside, ball 1. Roy gets the sign from Nestor. Ready now. From the set. The 1-2 delivery. Swinging a little looper into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Diving shortstop can't get it. It'll score a run. Here's the throw to the plate. Wide. Not in time. And the Newport Gulls lead it, or rather, have tied the score 4-4. That ball went away, folks. And another run will come home. It's 5-4. That ball went away for a ground rule. Going into third now will be Blake Church. So that'll be a single and an error on the center fielder. Sensing for Zach Clem. So Clem gets it done. The Newport Gulls lead at 5-4 when the ball got away as the throw was way wide. 2 runs scored on the play, so they do take the lead, 5-4. Dropped my scorecard and everything on that one. A fan next to me picked it up. Thank you. Thank you for picking up that scorecard. He didn't hear me, though. Nick Burnham at the plate. Burnham, one for one today. An RBI single. Stands in, a runner at third. The pitch. And there for a called strike. So Clem stands in at third, a single and an E8, put him at third base. Burnham at the plate, the Gulls back on top, 5-4, the pitch. Swinging a shot into right, over by the Gulls Nest broadcast booth up here, formerly occupied by us, and out of play. 0-2 the count, still nobody out here in this inning. Gulls have gotten 2 runs home here on a wild play. Soroy's pitch. Ball 1 outside, 1-2. So these runs are unearned runs. To Soroy, however, does stand to get the loss at this early stage in the game. Still have a lot of baseball left to play. This game's not moving along very quickly, though. Working slowly. The pitch. Swinging a little blooper. That'll fall in the center. Another base hit. Coming home to score on the play, Zach Clem. Newport Gulls lead it 6-4. 6-4. That was the score in the game earlier today before the Newport Gulls broke it open 14-4. Well, let's see if they can do that again here. We're still early in this game in the third inning. 6-4. The Newport Gulls on top. Nick Burnham with an RBI single.
Third baseman, number 23.
4 straight base runners. Still nobody out. No one retired yet. Here in the third, action up in the SteepleCats bullpen. The pitch to Hagstrom outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Roy in charge with 6 runs here now. Not all of them earned, though. Quick throw back to first. And diving back in was Burnham. That was a very quick throw. Very unexpected by Rich Soroy. His pitch to the plate. Swinging. Fly ball out to left. That one will fall foul. In about 10 rows back in the left field grandstand, which is very full tonight. Even the far grandstand looks like it's pretty well occupied. Still some empty seats around the stadium, not quite a sellout. It will likely be a sellout for Sunday, though, in the NECBL 2005 All-Star Game. One and one, the count to Hagstrom, the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep to right, way back, forget about it. Eric Hagstrom, a 2-run shot into right center field. The Newport Gulls lead it 8-4. Second home run of the game, fourth of the day for the Newport Gulls with this offensive explosion. 8-4 Newport. Hagstrom trots home, gets greeted by his teammates out there. Newport Gulls have had an inning here in the third. Still no outs recorded as Hagstrom sent a ball into right field. That's his first home run of the season. So a 2-run shot by Hagstrom in the third and a 2-run shot by Miller in the first. That's been half the goal scoring. The rest came around the bases with little bloop hits. 5 straight base runners produces 5 runs for the Newport Gulls. Still nobody out. Well, the pitching coach goes out to the mound to chat with his pitcher. He may not be in there much longer. 8-4 the score. The Cats, who are right now tied with Danbury and Torrington for third place in the NECBL South, could very well fall out of playoff contention right here. Only a week left to play in the regular season. All-Star break is this weekend. There's the pitch to Andy Wendell. Swung on and missed, strike one. Wendell has yet to hit a home run this season. Wendell struck out swinging to end the first inning. He was the 8th man to bat in that inning. He is the 6th man to bat here. The pitch from Soroy. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Nothing too quickly to count, but nobody out yet. So Soroy has given up his 4th home run of the season. Hagstrom gets his first. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt, ball 1. That was a no-doubter by Eric Hagstrom. Very high and very well hit in the right field over by the light tower. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging on ground ball chopper. Shortstop has it on 3 hops. Fires to first in time. Good play. Cates to Kraft. Wendell's retired 6-3. There finally is the inning's first out. Here comes Warren Schaefer. Schaefer 0 for 1 tonight for the strikeout. They'll lead things off in the second inning. 1 of 4 strikeouts for Soroy, who again may not be in this game much longer. He's giving up 8 runs. I'm surprised he's still out there. Schaefer batting here, base is empty, 1 out. Warren takes first pitch inside, ball 1. Schaefer batting 186, 7 runs batted in on the season, in for Michael Affronti, who's been out since Monday's game versus the Cats. Jammed his thumb in the first inning. The pitch, ground ball chopper, third baseman has it. Morgan fires to Kraft, in time, 2 down. Well, after 5 straight base runners, including culminating with that 2-1 shot by Hagstrom. 2 routine plays for the first 2 outs of the inning. We cycle around to the top of the order. Scott Brown. Brown 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Scored a run off of Miller's 2-run homer, which came right after his at-bat. The first pitch to Miller. Brown batting from the left side of the plate. The pitch. Swinging a foul tip around the plate area. 0-1. Oh, I figured I'd get a lot of practice calling home runs in the home run derby coming up on Sunday prior to the All-Star game. But I've gotten plenty of practice today. 4 home runs for Newport, 1 for the SteepleCats. Still a lot of baseball to come. The pitch, missing with the ball low. 1-1, the count evens up. The next delivery from Soroy. On the outside corner, 1-2 is played umpire John Leeds. Is Roger Sareva around the bases tonight. So Soroy, head 1-2, the pitch. Missing outside, counts even at 2-2. Soroy came into the game tonight with 47 strikeouts. He has 51 now, looking for his 52nd right here to get out of this inning. It's been a 5-run inning for Newport. The 2-2, swinging a hard hit ground ball, bounce over the mound. Second baseman has it, on to first for the out. 6-3, 4-3. Rather 6-3, 5-3, and 4-3 go the 3 outs, but not before Newport Gulls send 8 men to the plate, scoring 5 of them, including a 2-run homer by Eric Hackstrom, take the lead 8-4 as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network.
He's 10 years of age, and we would like to welcome Zach.
Back here now at Cardines Field, Newport Gulls on top 8-4 as we go to the top of the 4th inning, trying to sweep this doubleheader here at Cardines Field in Newport. We got underway today at 4 o'clock. The pitch, swing and a drive in the left field deep. Left fielder going back, looking up at the wall. It's gone, a home run. Lead off home run for Kraft. Ryan Kraft sends a ball over the 30-foot fence out there in left field. All of a sudden, Northtown SteepleCats are within 3 runs. Borey gives up his 2nd home run of the game. This one came on the first pitch of the 4th inning. Kraft, let's see. That is his 2nd home run on the season. 8-5 Newport Gulls now. They pitch to Nestor. Missing ball 1. Kraft gets a 6-run bat in, his 2nd home run of the season. Is the next pitch. That's in there for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. 8-5 now the score, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The count's 1-2 to Josh Nestor. 8 runs batted in, batting .209 on the season. The next pitch, missing the ball, counts even at 2-2. Laurie, not working a lot quicker, winds and deals. Ball 3, missing low and outside, count is full. To Nestor, action up in both bullpens. Laurie steps on the mound, ready now. The payoff pitch. Inside ball 4, he walked him on a 3-2 pitch. Nestor takes his base at first, nobody out here in the 4th. Northtown SteepleCats are coming right back. The Gulls taking the lead. Now, twice in this ball game. They hope to not have to do so again. Tying run comes to the on-deck circle. Here comes Mike Coombs. Coombs, McGill, or rather Coombs and Wendell are coming out. Here comes the third baseman and first baseman, corner infielders come in now. Hackstrom and Church. Let's see if he'll make a move here. I don't know if they're ready yet in the bullpen or not. Coombs is looking out there. Wearing the number 25, Mike Coombs, who played for the Milwaukee Brewers organization in the minor league system. AAA level. He'll stick with the starter here. So Laurie will get a chance to work out of this jam in the 4th. 1-run home on the solo shot by Kraft. Runner at first, nobody out at the plate. Nicola. John Nicola is the right fielder for the Northampton SteepleCats, batting 164, 10 runs batted in, 1 home run, 4 doubles. Tying run in the on-deck circle. Laurie deals to Nicola. Swing and a foul to the backstop, 0-1. Cloud cover overhead now as the sun sets off to the west. Lights are once again on here at Cardines. So still some blue sky overhead though. Now the sunset is being obscured by those clouds. Not supposed to be any rain tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ground ball foul up the third base line. There will be some scattered thunderstorms in the area, according to weather reports, but as of right now, nothing around Newport. So we should be all clear, at least through the 8th inning. After 8:45, 9 o'clock, it'll be up in the air. Outfield back, infield in. One runner at first, 0-2 is fouled to the backstop. Almost hit our microphone position there. Sounds of the game, Mike. There it is. And drop the level back down. Nothing in two, the count to Nicola. After him, Morgan, who grounded into a 6-4-3 double play in the second and that inning. Nicola stands in. 0 for 1 tonight. The pitch. Missing. Ball 1, 1 and 2. Laurie from the set to the belt to the plate. The 1-2 in the dirt. Good stop by Wendell though. Runner holds at first. Nestor still standing in there. Strike 3. Oh, I missed that one. So there was appeal to the base umpire, Rajas Sareva, and Sareva rang him up. So Nicola goes down swinging. Here comes Morgan, Paul Morgan, third baseman for the Cats, 167, no runs batted in. The pitch is hit in the air to right center. That'll fall for a hit in the right center. It goes to the wall off the fence. Rounding second, on the way to third is the runner. And he'll hold up there. The ball gets away, comes into the second baseman, and he'll be caught in a rundown. The other count will not to get the runner home here. Here's the throw to home. Wendell has it. He fires to third baseman Hackstrom. They're caught up at third, and one man will be out. At least one will be out here. Wendell is arguing. There's an argument here with the umpire. Nobody knows what's going on. The umpire is pointing. The base umpire, Roger Sareva, was arguing there. Mike Coombs will come out to argue. They're going to say he gets a tag on him as well. He's going to try and retire both batters. Let's see what happens. Kicks off dust from the bag at third. Talking over with the coach. Mike Coombs arguing a little bit with John Leeds on his way back to the plate area, along with Andy Wendell. On your screen there, Coombs retreats to the dugout. So 2 outs here in the inning. No run score. Runner at third. No matter what, there was going to be an out there. The question was, would there be 2 outs? They head back. The argument ends. That was a wild play. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Newport Gulls Television Network.
You're watching your flagship home of Newport Gulls baseball, Cox Cable NCTV, 18 Portsmouth.
8-5 Newport Gulls, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. A runner at third after a wild play. The ball hit in the right center field. It got away from the right field. They very well should have sent that runner home. I mean, there was plenty of time out there in right center. That's about 370 feet back. But they didn't. And then the runner came around second, started going to third. He would have been safe at second with a double. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball chopper foul around the plate area. So we try to settle what happened here. It's number 18, Nestor. So Nestor, who came around from first, had walked earlier in the inning. Nestor stands in at third. Morgan was retired. There's the pitch to Cates, missing with a ball. Cates, very short stature. He's just 5 foot 4 inches tall. He can swing the bat well, though. Cates is an all-star. He's batting .248, 8 runs batted in. Great defensive shortstop. Pitch to the pitch. Swinging a foul off the screen. Pitched earlier today. 1 and 2 the count. 2 outs. Runner at third. Tying run still in the on-deck circle. Gates at the plate. So basically, what happened was Morgan surpassed Nestor. Oh, what a weird play. The pitch. Swinging a drive into center field. That'll get a run home. Crossing the plate is Nestor, and it's 8-6. Knocked out of SteepleCats are back within 2 runs. Tying run comes to the plate as Kate stands in at first with an RBI single. Well, here comes Butler, Dexter Butler, 250 with 10 runs batted in. Batting here, the runner at first, 2 outs. His team is back within 2 runs. Andy Wendell comes out to talk with Laurie. No move to the bullpen yet on the part of Mike Coombs. Sunshine giving way to darkness and cloud cover overhead as the sun sets. Here at Cardines Field, America's Cup Avenue in Newport. Gulls lead at 8-6. But the Cats are threatening here the pitch. Over the outside corner, a called strike. Nothing in 1, the count to Dexter Butler. Runner at first, 2 runs home here in the 4th inning. This has been a game. Not a pretty one either, the pitch. Outside low. 1-1, the count evens up to Dexter. Outfield playing very deep, particularly Burnham out on the left. Laurie looks in, gets a sign from Andy Wendell, comes to the set. His delivery, swinging a ground ball chopper, charging. Warren Schaefer has it, fires to first, in time for the out, retires the side. The North Adams SteepleCats with some wild plays get 2 runs and strand a runner. After 3.5, 8-6 Newport as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Well, after giving up 8 runs, not all of them earned, Rich Soroy has been lifted as we go to the last half of the 4th inning. This game has been moving on pretty slowly here at Cardines Field. New pitcher out there on the mound for the North Adams SteepleCats. Here in the 4th will be Will Romanowitz. Romanowitz is a 2.25 ERA. He's only 1 in 9 appearances. Romanowitz has pitched 12 innings on the season, given up 11 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. He's walked 7, struck out 14, given up 5 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and has hit a batter, has yet to throw a wild pitch. Romanowitz will be the second pitcher of this game for the Cats. Both bullpens have stretched out today after the first game of this doubleheader. We saw 4 pitchers for the Cats in the first game, including their shortstop, who's starting at shortstop again. Cates came in to save the bullpen a little. The Gulls just used Steve Holmes and Griffin Bailey. Well, Newport out to an 8-6 lead. The Cats have been clawing back after a back-and-forth game throughout the first 3 innings. This has been a battle here tonight of baseball. We've seen just about every kind of play imaginable. So, Romanowitz, new pitcher for the Cats to face off against Jeff Miller. Miller, 1 for 2 tonight with a 2-run homer that came in the first. They get the tie the score 2-2 in the first. Is the pitch. Attempted bunt up the third base line, rolls foul. Miller now behind the count, 0-1. Jeff Miller hit his first home run of the season back in the first. It's followed by another run. The Gulls got 3 home in the first. They scored 5 in the 3rd inning. Only here in the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball chopper off the glove of the shortstop into center field. That was a hard hit grounder to him. Now be charged as an error, E6 to the shortstop, Cates. So no hit for Miller. He reaches for the second time tonight. Kyle Hankett, who's 2 for 2 tonight and 6 for 7 in this doubleheader with a 3-run home run and 5 runs batted in thus far. He's also scored 3 runs today in this doubleheader. Gulls took the first game 14-4. They lead it here 8-6. The pitches. ground ball chopper foul up the third base line. At first, Miller, Hankett at the plate, nobody out here in the fourth. Gulls coming back again, trying to add some runs to their total, get a comfortable lead. That's tough to do against this North Adams offense, one of the better offenses in the NECBL. Pitching is their problem, though. We saw Soroy get lifted. Romanowitz, the pitcher now, is 0-1 delivery. Hit him off the head, right off the batting helmet. With a fastball, I heard the crack of the helmet up here. Trained him out right away. Hankard flips his bat. Cal Hankard was our Newport Gulls player of the game in the first game today, and he'll get a clap. A few fans stand as he takes his base at first, trailed by Mike Coombs and the trainer, and he smiles, he waves him off. So Hankard smiling to the dugout to let his teammates know he's all right. Runner at second and first now for the Newport Gulls. Still nobody out as Hankard is hit off, being right off the head. Well, I don't think we'll see retaliation for that. This is collegiate baseball, but you never know. Later on in the inning, or in the next inning, Mike Coombs has another word with Hankard. Also in the shot there, we saw Gulls pitching coach and first base coach Josh Scott, playing the number 5. Marty Smith is the third base coach. Runner at second and runner at first. Nobody out. Blake Church at the plate. Church is 1 for 1 today. Has a walk as well. On deck, Zach Clem. First, the pitch to Church from Romanowitz. Here it comes. Swing and a foul off the netting above the screen. 0-1. Get an official attendance report in the 8th inning. We're not even halfway there yet, though. Long way to go in this game. It's been a grinder. At second, Miller reached an error by the shortstop Cates. At first, Hankard was hit by a pitch right in the helmet. Romanowitz, second pitch of the night. His delivery is missing inside the fastball. Counts even up at 1-1. Will Romanowitz gets still standing up on the mound as we wait. Gets a sign from Nestor. The righty likes what he sees. Sets. Kicks and deals. Inside, ball 2, 2-1. 2 men on, nobody out. The Gulls have done much of their scoring this year with 2 outs. However, they've had a change of heart tonight, scoring at all times of an inning. Nobody out, 1 out, and with 2 outs. The pitch, low and outside. Didn't get the call from John Leeds. 3-1 hitters count to Blake Church. Below Romanowitz, trying to keep this one close so his team can come back and split this doubleheader. The Gulls trying to sweep them. He's ready. The kick and the pitch. Ball 4, he walked them. They're loaded up with nobody out for Blake Church. Or rather for Zach Clem. Church walks for the second straight time. He's on base for the 3rd time tonight. Zach Clem singled in the 3rd and scored later on after getting to 3rd on error by the center fielder. Clem also struck out swinging in the 1st, one of 4 strikeout victims of Soroy. Romanowitz, the pitcher now, pitching to Clem here. A goal on every base, nobody out. Clem, Verdum, and Hagstrom still due up. Zach Clem, 7 doubles, 5 runs batted in, batting .196 on the season. Yet to hit a home run. I'd like to hit a grand slam right here. Romanowitz yet to give up a home run this season. His pitch with the bases loaded. Swing and a drive, but he pulled it foul up the right field line. At 3rd base, Miller reached on error. Hankard hit by a pitch on the helmet, stands in at 2nd. Blake Church, who walked, stands in at 1st. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Gulls clinging to a 2-run lead. 8-6 the score from the set. Romanowitz, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a missed strike 2, blew a fastball by him. 0-2 the count to Clem. Zach filling in the designated hitter role tonight, not in left field. Burnham is in left for the Gulls defensively. Clem levels the bat, ready now. The pitch. Swing and a drive into left field deep. Way back! Way back! Grand slam! A grand slam for Zach Clem. Newport Gulls lead it 12-6. How about that, folks? Zach Clem gets a standing ovation here at Cardinals Field. It came on an 0-2 pitch into left center field. That was a no-doubter over the 30-foot high fence by the 360-foot marker. Clears the bases, and the Gulls have a 12-6 lead here in the fourth. A grand slam given up by Will Romanovich here. Zach Clem, his first home run, his only grand slam in his NECBL career. Here comes Nick Burnham. Burnham is 2 for 2 tonight with a pair of RBI singles. The pitch. On the inside corner, a call strike. First grand slam we've recorded for you here on the NGTN. 3 home runs in this game for the Newport Gulls, 5 on the day. They're killing the Cats with the long ball here. The 0-1 pitch to Burnham. Outside, ball 1. It counts 1-1. Came with an 0-2 pitch to Zach Clem into left field. A pitch up and away with the ball. He got a standing ovation from this crowd. His first home run was a grand slam. How about that one? 2-1 the count to Burnham. Again, he's 2 for 2 tonight. Burnham batting 157, 3 runs batted in, 1 home run. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball chopper. Shortstop charging on. Fires the first, wide in time though. For the inning's first out. Now there's 1 out in the inning. Burnham, who had 5 runs batted in, including tonight, is retired 6-3. So, an error, a hit batter and a walk, then a grand slam home run by Zach Clem. Burnham's retired. Here comes Eric Hagstrom. Hagstrom struck out on the first, hit a 2-run home run in the third. So all 3 home runs in this second game, this doubleheader, have come to batters who have yet to hit a home run this season for Newport. The pitch. In there, called strike to the left-handed batter Hagstrom. We had that 2-run shot was his first of the season. After Hagstrom, Andy Wendell. 1 man down, bases are empty, thanks to the slam by Clem. Is the pitch. Low the ball. Counts even at 1-1. Here in the 4th inning, already 12-6 Newport Gulls. SteepleCats really in a tough slump on this day. This is really not their day. 1 out, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2-1. The Cats, prior to this game, prior to this day, were 3-0 against the Newport Gulls this season. All 3 wins came at North Adams. However, the Gulls returning the favor here at Cardinals Field on this July 22nd, 2005. Bases are empty for Hagstrom. The 2-1 pitch. Strike call on the outside corner, counts even at 2-2. Will Romanovich gives up his first home run of the season, and it turns out to be a grand slam. 2-2 the count, 1 man down. The pitch to Eric Hagstrom. Outside, ball 3. The count is full. The only other goal that hit a grand slam this season is Kyle Hanker, who came away at the Torrington Twisters. One man down. Minovitz ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a drive into left, but he pulled it foul and out of play. Stayed alive, Hagstrom. 1 for 2 tonight, trying to go 2 for 3 right here. Waits the pitch from Will Romanovich. Gets the sign from Nestor. He's ready now. He winds, kicks, and deals. Swinging another foul off the netting by the light tower on the left field line. Count remains 3-2. Well, 12-6 to score. Still chances for the SteepleCats to come back. Still have 5 innings of baseball left to play. This is where the first game of the doubleheader picked up. The pitch. Swinging ground ball chopper. First baseman has it. Bobbles it. Moves it. Goes in the right field. Holding up at first. Eric Hagstrom. He's in. And he'll stand there. That'll be an error. That'll be an error to the first baseman, Kraft. So an E3, Hagstrom reaches. 1 out. Double play could be in order here as Andy Wendell comes up. Wendell 0 for 2 tonight. Ground out and a strikeout. Wendell is yet to hit a home run this season.
The catcher,
3 goals tonight have.
Andy Wendell.
5 goals total in the starting lineup have hit long balls this season. 4 haven't. Wendell is one of those 4. I'd like to hit one right here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Blew a fastball by him at the bill. Wendell has 5 runs batted in, batting 160. His average has dropped a lot since filling into that backup catcher role for Sean McGill. He is catching the game today, the pitch. On the outside corner, called strike count, even up at 1-1. Or rather, 0-2. 0-2 is now the count to Wendell. Stand corrected. Will Romanovitz trying to get out of this inning. He only has 1 out. He's let this one get away from the SteepleCats. Ready now, instead of the 0-2 pitcher, a layer back to first, very quick, but no throw. Now they're covering. 1 out. Kraft steps on the bag at first. The 0-2 pitch. Way up high and outside. No chance for the run to advance. Recovered quickly by Josh Nestor. 1-2. Andy Wendell still behind the count. Almost ready. Now they are. From the set, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to right, but fouled into the stands and out of play.
Got a call.
Newport Gulls.
Oh, what a game this has been. What a day this has been for the Newport Gulls thus far. In 9 innings, we've seen 4 home runs. I can't count the other one because that came in the first 4 innings of that fogged out game from Monday. 1-2 the count, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball chopper. Third baseman dives, goes to left field for a base hit. Holding up at first, Wendell. He's on for the first time tonight, and the inning goes on. 8th man to bat now, Warren Schaefer, number 9 man in the order. Schaefer is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Grounded out 5-3. Schaefer batted second
Warren Schaefer.
for Franny in the first game of this doubleheader. And a sacrifice bunt and a pair of RBI singles. So Schaefer now has 9 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch to him. Gets away. Pass ball. It'll be a pass ball to the catcher. He got crossed up on that one. And the runners at second, third. Both runners advance. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. There goes the double play possibility. He gets the signs from their base coaches. Now a dangerous situation. They trail by 6 runs. They still can come back with the way the pitching has been on both sides tonight. Getting more doubtful now, though. The 1-0, swing and a drive to right, but pulled foul. And onto West Marlborough Street. Once again, out there in center, Sensing is playing very far into right center field. Now takes a few steps back towards straightaway center. Sensing really loves playing right center, very far to the right. 1 out, 1-1 the count, the pitch. Way inside. Ball 2, 2-1. At third base, Hagstrom reached an error at first. Wendell single. Grand slam has been hit in this inning by Zach Clem. Gulls lead at 12-6. The pitch. Swing and a line shot in the right field, a base hit. It'll score 1. It will score 2. Browning third. Eric Hagstrom and Andy Wendell both score. Newport Gulls lead it 14-6. Another run comes in. And in the second, Warren Schaefer with a 2 RBI double. He now has 11 runs batted in on the season, 4 today. Well, against the Northam SteepleCats, these Newport Gulls bats have really come alive. For really the first time this season, we've seen them string together multiple hits like this in the same inning, consecutively over several innings throughout the ball game. And this one continues to go on. In the fourth, it's already almost 8:30. Long way to go in this ball game. Scott Brown at the plate. Runner at second, the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Brown has yet to hit a home run this season. Brown, top of the order. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a single. The pitch is swung on, hit foul around the netting. Quickly, Brown in a whole 0-2. Still 1 out here in the fourth. This game continues to get further and further away from the SteepleCats. Brown has no home runs, but 8 runs batted in, not including today's activities. He has at least appeared today. The pitch, swing and a drive into center field, way back. This ball is off the top of the wall. 1 run will score. Browning second, all the way to third. Here's the throw to the plate. It will not be made. Here's the throw. It is not in time. And inside the park, home run for Scott Brown. And inside the park, home run here at Cardines Field. And the Newport Gulls lead it 16-6. Unbelievable, folks. Scott Brown with an inside the park home run after hitting a ball into straightaway center. What a play there, folks. Scott Brown sends home Warren Schaefer. Newport Gulls on top 16-6. And an inside the park home run for Scott Brown. Newport Gulls have batted around here in the fourth. Here comes Jeff Miller. He rejoined ever by the shortstop to start off this inning. So Brown gets his 12th RBI of the season. This inning, folks, has seen a 2-run inside the park home run, a grand slam, a single, a 2 RBI double, a walk, a hit batter, and a comedy of errors. 1-0 the count to Jeff Miller batting for the second time in this inning. 1 man out. I can't believe that Romanovitz is still in there. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2-0 to Jeff Miller. Miller had a 2-run home run given up by Ciori in the first inning, or Saroy, I should say. Inside the park home run for Scott Brown. His first home run of the season is an inside the parker. So 4 Newport Gulls batters had their first home run of the season today. 1 out, the 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Outside. Ball 3, 3-0 the count to Brown. This may be the last batter that Will Romanovitz faces unless they're giving up here. 10-run deficit, the pitch. Outside, ball 4, he walked him on 4 pitches. He can't be in there much longer. Catcher's coming out now. Here he comes. Scott Vigluic, Rhode Island College head coach and manager, out there to talk with his pitcher. And we'll probably have a call to the bullpen here. That'll do it for him. We have a pitching change coming to you from Cardines Field. The Newport Gulls leading it 16-6, and still just 1 out and a runner at first here at Cardines Field in Newport, Rhode Island. Let's continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now we're at Cardines Field. New pitcher out there on the mound. Yeah, so we're still here in the 4th inning with 1 out. Here it comes. Swinging on ground ball chopper. Shortstop has it. Flips the second out there on the first. Double play. So a new pitcher comes out. That was Jason Doherty. Comes out, throws 1 pitch, and gets a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play as Hankard grounds out into the 6-4-3 double play. But not before the Newport Gulls have their best inning of the season without a doubt, scoring 8 runs with a grand slam, a 2-run inside the park home run, a 2 RBI double, and quite a lot of other action. We'll be back in a moment as the Newport Gulls lead it 16-6. We go to the 5th inning as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardines Field in Newport, I'm losing my voice as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Leading off for the North Adams SteepleCats, who trail up by 10 runs here in the 5th, will be Watt, Sensing, and Sotomayor. New pitcher out there on the mound for the Newport Gulls. The Gulls in a 10-run lead. It will be Travis Webb. Webb will be in for Mike Laurie. Laurie leads with the win. He gave up 6 runs in 4 innings of work. Travis Webb has a 2.53 ERA, 0-1 appearances, has pitched 10.2 innings, given up 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. He's walked 6, struck out 13, given up 2 doubles, no home runs, no triples. He's thrown a wild pitch and has hit a batter on the season. Here's the pitcher, Chris Watts, on the outside corner, a called strike, 0-1 the count. Watts has a single and a 2-run homer on the night. We've seen a lot of long balls hit tonight by both teams, 2 by the Cats, and I've lost count of how many the Gulls have hit. At least 4 that I know of. Maybe forgetting one. At least in this game, not counting the first game of this doubleheader. Pitch gets to the backstop. And it counts even at 1-1. Oh, that was a called strike. Catcher couldn't get a glove on it. Or not. It is 1-1. The scoreboard catches up. My apologies to the scoreboard operator. 1-1 the count. Travis Webb with the pitch. On the outside corner, a called strike, 1-2. Webb with the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 call on the outside corner. That is only the 2nd strikeout of the night for Newport Gulls pitching. So, Laurie had a strikeout. And now Webb strikes out Watts, who's retired for the first time tonight. Here comes Sensing, 9-6 Sensing, and an RBI single in the 1st, and ground out 5-3 in the 3rd. The Cats got 2 in the 1st, and spread some runs around later on. They still trail by 10 runs. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. Newport Gulls in the 4th inning sent about 12 men to the plate, scoring 8 of them. Check that, 11 men to the plate, scored 8. They also batted around the first game they still ahead today. Took that game 14-4. The pitch swung on a miss, strike 2. 0-2 the count, 1 out. 16-6 the score. Travis Webb, 2nd pitcher of the night for the Newport Gulls. Pitching to Sensing here. Here's his delivery. Outside of the fastball, 1-2. Great crowd here at Cardines. An intense report coming up in a short while. Low pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Travis Webb. 2 men down for Sotomayor. Scott Sotomayor, the left fielder for the North Adams SteepleCats. 5 runs batted in, 242 on the season. Sotomayor is 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a ground out.
Give us a call at 1-401-842-0800. Check us out online at JenkoMortgage.com.
Sotomayor batting here with 2 outs. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. So Travis Webb out there for an inning of work. The next delivery. Swing on ground ball, chopper foul up the third base line. Hey, Gulls fans, want to know more about the NECBL, the Newport Gulls, and Cardines Field? Check out www.necbl.com and www.newportgulls.com for the latest news, stats, and standings. Travis Webb with the 1-1 pitches. Chop foul again up the first base line. For more information about the Newport Gulls here at Cardines Field, call 401-849-4982. That's 401-849-4982. Of course, the NCBL All-Star game we played here on Sunday. We'll have that game for you here on the NGTN in a cooperation with NCTV, Newport County Television. That pitch is lined in right field deep. Not very deep. It lands out there in the corner, gets trapped in the vine. Here's the throw in a second. It is not in time, and in there with a 2-out double is Sotomayor on for the second time tonight. So Ryan Kraft will be the batter now. Kraft had a solo home run in the lead off the fourth to make it 8-6 the score. That was the last time that the Cats scored. Then the Gulls came right back in the fourth and got 8 runs with a grand slam, and inside the park 2-run home run and a 2 RBI double. Kraft had a sacrifice fly and RBI in the first. So he has 2 runs batted in on the night. Stands in, the runner at second, 2 outs. Travis Webb with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Missed like a pretty good fastball at the belt. Just past 8:30 here at Cardines Field. Only in the 5th inning. A long way to go in this ball game. The pitch. Low in the dirt, ball 1. Almost gets away from the catcher, Andy Wendell, but not too far. Haven't given you the defense for the Gulls yet. Hagstrom at third, Schaefer the shortstop, Miller at second, Church at first, Hankerton right, Brown in center, Burnham in left. Andy Wendell the catcher, and Mike Laurie was the starter. Now Travis Webb, second pitcher of the night for the Newport Gulls, out there on the mound. 2 outs here in the 5th. Webb took over at the start of the inning. 1-1, the count is even to Kraft. He's ready now. Jackson running second, the pitch. Ooh, that hit him on the hand. They're gonna say a foul ball, but did hit him on the hand. He swung at it. The Andy Wendell will argue it should have been a foul ball, and the plate umpire John Leeds will converse with the pitcher, and Mike Coombs will come out to argue as well. I don't know what the point of arguing is here. You got a 10-run lead, but you have to defend your players. I mean, that should have been a foul ball. He was fouled off of his hand as he twisted around. It shouldn't have been a hit by pitch, that's for sure, but that's how they'll score it. Actually, the official scorer disagrees, but he has to put down what the umpire says. So 2 men on. Runner at second, runner at first, 2 outs. Tying run is a long way away for the North Adams SteepleCats. They have a lot of work to do. Nestor at the plate now. Hit by a pitch to start off the second. Walked on a 3-2 pitch in the fourth. Sends that one foul. 0-1. Or rather, 1-0 the count. 1-0 the count. That one's outside. Nestor batting .209. 8 runs batted in. I'll have to save my voice tomorrow for that home run derby on Sunday. 2 on. 2 outs. A pitch. Swing and a line drive. Right to Schaefer. He has it. Fires a long way to first in time for the other. He ties the side. 6-3 on the ground out. Ball is launched on the bat, then slow down once they hit the grass. Nestor retired. The Cats do not score and leave a couple. After 4.5. 16-6 Newport here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardines Field as we go to the last half of the 5th inning. The Newport Gulls on top, 16-6. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Let's see who's batting. It should be Blake Church. Church should be the batter here. The Gulls with a 10-run lead. So they sent 10 men to the plate, 11 men to the plate, and the fourth, that one's hit in the air but foul to the right. 1-1, the count evens up to is in fact Blake Church. My suspicions are confirmed. Newport Gulls 19-14, looking for the 20th win tonight. Pitch is missing, ball 2 outside, 2-1. That would make them the second team in the league to reach 20 wins. The 2-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. That was 2-1. 2-2, the count evens up to Blake Church, who on the night has a pair of walks and a single. Next one, missing. Ball 3, and the count is full. 3-2 to Church. Well, he's already walked twice, including in the 3rd and the 4th innings. We're in the 5th. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing on, hard hit ground ball to 3rd. Third baseman has it, bobbles it, now fires to 1st. Morgan to Kraft, 5-3 for the out. So Church retired. Here comes Zach Clem. Well, we all know what Zach Clem did. If there's any doubt, we'll rewind the tape a little bit. A grand slam in the 4th inning to send home himself, Church, Hankard, and Miller. 4 of them reached right in a row. He also singled and scored in the 3rd. Struck out in the 1st. Clem on the line right now to be a Newport Gulls player of the game. Here's the pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1. 1 man down here in the 5th. Already 8:45 here. A long way to go in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 call on the inside corner. Pitcher out there on the mound, left-handed pitcher. That's Jason Doherty. The next delivery, swinging off, line shot off the netting near our Karen position. Count remains 0-2. We have a dugout cam, as always, here at Guardians Field. Doherty got out of the 4th inning with 1 pitch. Got Kyle Hankard to ground into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play to finally end that inning. The pitches set in the air, popped up into shallow left, coming on the left fielder and now back. The shortstop Cates reaches up, makes a catch for the inning. 2nd out, 2 down. So Clem pops up to short. Here comes Nick Burnham. Burnham has a pair of RBI singles on the night. He's extended his total RBIs. Let's see. He came into the night with 3. If you include the previous game, well, he still only has 2. So 5 RBIs in the season, the total for Burnham. Ground out his last time up. 2 for 3 tonight. Pitches a strike to him. That one's in there for a strike as well. 0-2 quickly to count to Nick. 2 outs here in the 5th. Maybe this game will move along a little quicker now. Doherty with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chased a curve inside. Fires his helmet, he's not too happy. After 5 innings complete here at Guardians Field, still 16-6 Newport here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Guardians Field as we go to the top of the 6th inning, 16-6. The Newport Gulls continue to lead it. Nicola, Morgan, and Cates due up for the Cats here. Nicola swings on the first pitch, strike 1. Nicola, again, not to be confused with cough medicine. The 0-1 pitch, low. Ball 1. The count is even out 1-1. It's always okay to make fun of these players' names as long as you're respectful in doing so. And we have full respect for these players. The 1-1 outside ball 2. Well, just in fun. I mean, in the dugout they think about every nickname possible for these players. So we can do that. We have some liberty up here in the broadcast booth, I guess. Keep the folks at home entertained. The 2-1. On the inside corner, I call it strike 2 and 2. I don't mind if people make fun of my last name, Lima. Could be pronounced many ways. Of course, we are living in more sensitive times. 2 and 2 the count. A pitch from Travis Webb. Missing inside the slider. Almost looks like a cutter. Ball 3. Full count to Nicola. His payoff pitch. Ground ball chopper right to him, bounces it. Second baseman fires to first. Safe, not in time. So Nikola reaches. We'll see how that gets scored. He's off of his glove. He bobbled it a few times. Second baseman Miller fielded it after Webb bobbled it. Couldn't get the play. Would have been a tough one to get, though. Had he not bobbled it, they certainly could have gotten it. Runner at first regardless. Paul Morgan's the batter now. He's only played in 2 games this season. This is his 3rd start. It's gone to a 6-4-3 double play in the second. That pitch is lined up and fouled off to the right. Morgan, in a wild play in the 4th, singled and then was out at third base when 2 plays were caught at third, and one tried to go home and then tried to go back and tried to go back to second, tried to go back to third, tried to go home again, tried to go back to third, and well, it was pretty complicated, folks. So here's the next pitch. It's missing. Ball 1-1 and 1 the count. That was quite a 4th inning. In the top of the 4th, there was a solo home run hit, an RBI single. They got a couple runs home, and that crazy play at third. And then in the bottom of the inning, of course, the Gulls sent 11 men to the plate, hit a grand slam inside the park home run. That pitch is in there for called strike. The Gulls scored 8 times, or 8 runs total in the 4th inning. They actually scored 3 times. 2 RBI double. 2 run inside the park home run by Scott Brown, his first of the season. The pitch inside, that almost hit him. Twirled all the way. That's the word at the umpire. 2-2, the count evens up. So Webb pitching a little bit too inside there to Morgan. Next delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Travis Webb. That's the first out of the inning, still standing at first. Nikola and Cates comes up to the plate. Cates, the leadoff batter for the North Adams SteepleCats. Chris Cates had an RBI single in the 4th inning, lined to the 3rd baseman in the 3rd, and a pretty good play by Hagstrom then, and popped up to the 3rd baseman in the 1st. Takes the first pitch, a called strike. Cates does have a very short stature. Stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, but can really swing the bat well despite his small size. 1 out, the 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1. The runner thought about going and hit it back. In the last half of 6, it'll be a Tigers TV crew power inning. And no winner in the first game today. The pitch, swing and a drive, but not very deep. Hit high in the air, popped up. The left fielder under it makes the catch. That was Nick Burnham out there. Who's in for Zach Clemens left tonight. Clemens at DH. 2 down. Cates, now 1 for 4 tonight. Here comes Butler. Dexter Butler had a single and a double and scored a run off of the 2-run homer by Watts. He also grounded out to the short in the 4th. He bounced to short in the 4th. 2 outs. Butler at the plate. At first, Nikola. The pitch. Swinging a line drive up the first base line, but pulled foul. Hits off the scoreboard. Two outs, nothing and 1 the count. Butler at the plate from the set. Travis Webb, he's ready. As it's time for Wendell in the pitch. Up and away. Ball 1 counts even at 1-1. Webb needs to speed things up a little bit. It's almost 9 o'clock. We're still in the 6th inning here in this game. Good job to Ryan Bencourt tonight, our camera guy on the dugout for all 15 innings of work. He still has 3 left to go, unless they should tie it up, of course. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. 2 men down here in the 6th. Our next broadcast will be the 2005 Eddie CBL Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game on Sunday. 4 o'clock on the home run derby. 6:35 start time for the All-Star game. The pitch outside. Ball 3, 3-1 now the count. Hitters count for Butler. After him, Watts. 2 outs, runner at first. Here in the 6th, they trail by 10 runs. The Gulls have had a grand slam tonight. Inside the park home run. You've seen it all. It's wild plays around the bases. 3-1, swing and a foul to the backstop. 3-2. Tense report coming up in the 8th inning. Was a very good crowd here tonight. Not quite a sellout. 2 down, runner at first. 3-2 the count to Dexter Butler. Crowd looking for a strikeout. Travis Webb gets the sign from Randy Wendell. Comes to the set. He deals. The runner goes. Ball 4 inside. The inning goes on. He's hit a batter. That's the first walk that Webb has given up. He's pitched 1 2/3 innings thus far. He's struck out 3. Given up a single, a double. He's hit a batter. He's given up no runs though. Now he's walked 1. He's retired 2 other batters and a ground out and a pop up. Watts is 2 for 3 tonight. Had a 2-run home run and a single. That homer came in the 3rd inning. The Cats scored 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, and then another 2 in the 4th, thanks to a solo home run by Kraft and an RBI single by Cates to send home Nestor. After that wild play at 3rd with Morgan. 2 outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. Webb with the pitch. Fastball outside, strike ball 1 to Chris Watts. Watts, designated hitter this evening for the SteepleCats. Watts batting .261, 2 runs batted in, 3 home runs. The pitch. Missing low of the ball. Well, maybe I'll do my John Sterling impression here for the rest of this inning. Just because I can, folks. Travis Webb. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike 1. It'll be a 2-1 to Watts. 2 down here in the 6th. Runner at 2nd, runner at 1st. They lead. A 2-1. Swing and a miss. Counts even at 2-2. All right, that's enough, folks. Not my style. Just trying to mix it up a little bit. 2 men down, runners at 1st and 2nd, 2-2 the count to Watts. Looking in for the sign. Travis Webb, he's ready. Comes to the set, to the belt, to the plate with a 2-2 delivery. Inside, ball 3. Gulls lead it 16-6. I don't want to walk the bases loaded here. Still have some baseball left to play. Webb with a 3-2 instead. Fake back to 2nd. Nobody covering at the bag. Two men down, 2 on. The 3-2. The runners go. Swing and a foul tip around the plate area. Runners turn around and trot back. Well, this game has really slowed down. We'll see if we can get an interview for later on in the game. We'll see what we can find. Gulls General Manager Chuck Taver is fortunately on business this evening. We've already called him to let him know how his Gulls are doing. He was impressed with the grand slam. Runners at 1st and 2nd. 2 outs once again. The payoff pitch instead, and I'll look back to 2nd. Nobody covering. Let's go. You have a 10-run lead there, Travis. Not much to protect. The payoff pitch. Runners go. Swing and a ground ball foul up the 3rd base line. It's 9 o'clock. Just about. We'll hear that fire station horn behind us any moment here. Unless the inning ends and we don't come back in time. My car hasn't been hit tonight. I've had my mozzarella sticks. We're all set. The Gulls are winning. Let's get this game moving along, Travis. 2 outs, the payoff pitch. Runners go. Swing and a pop-up. Foul. Look out in the stands, and lands behind us and out of play.
Better call.
Newport Glass.
Well, not necessarily out of play. I'm sure if a runner could exit the ballpark and run out there on the street quickly enough, they could probably make a play on it. That's been pretty fast, though. Webb, once again, with the payoff pitch. Runners go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Travis Webb. And once again, the Cats do not score. They strain 2 after 5.5. 16-6 goals in the NGTN. Eric Hackstrom, who has a 2-run homer in the 90th first of the season, sends that pitch right to the second baseman, lined it right to him for the inning's first out. 1 pitch, 1 out for Jason Doherty here in the 6th. Newport Gulls leading at 16-6 as we are here in the 6th. Out of 6s around.
The catcher,
Here comes Andy Wendell, batting 160 in the season. The pitch, missing ball 1. So Hagstrom is now 1 for 3 tonight. The 2-run home run. He also reached an error. One out, bases empty. Andy Wendell at the plate. Wendell singled in the 4th. Later scored. That pitch from Doherty. In there for a called strike. 1-1, the count evens up. Well, as far as league rule is concerned, we'll keep playing this game as long as it goes. I'm not aware of a mercy rule or anything like that. 10-run lead. It is after 9 o'clock. There is a league rule. Should a miracle happen, the Cats come back and tie it, and we go into extra innings, that the game would have to be stopped at 11 o'clock. Because for traveling reasons, there's the 1-2. Swinging a foul off the top of the backstop. The wooden plank there has been getting hammered tonight. So is our microphones with that loud bam as it hits it. Our microphones in the lower portion, though, it got hit tonight too. As did our Karen position. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive in the right field. That ball will be caught on the warning track by Nikola. So, this is Tigers TV Crew Power Inning. Tigers TV Crew is the organization which operates the Newport Gulls Television Network. Tigers TV is operated out of Tiverton High School in Tiverton, Rhode Island by an all-volunteer crew of students and members of the community. Should the Gulls hit a home run here in the 6th, the player hitting that home run will receive a free tape of today's broadcast. 2 down, so it'll be up to Warren Schaefer if he wants to win that tape. It's in there for a call or strike. Schaefer has a 2 RBI double a night. Beyond that, he's 1 for 3. Pitch is popped up. First baseman coming on under it, makes the catch in foul territory. The Gulls go 1-2-3 here in the 6 on line out and 2 pop-ups. After 7, 16-6 goals here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back in our Cardines Field, Stenson, Settlemeyer, and Kraft to appear. In the 7th, Gulls still holding on and clinging to that 10-run lead. Here in the 7th, 1-1 the count. Nobody out. Bases empty to Sensing. Out for a first inning of work is Josh Lacey. His pitch doesn't count. His time was called. Lacey on the season has a 4.61 ERA, 2-2 in 15 appearances. He has 1 save, 27.1 innings of work. Lacey has not made a start. He has given up 33 hits, 16 runs, 14 of them earned. Walked 6, struck out 26. Given up 7 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 2 wild pitches, and 3 hit batters. 1-1 the count, the pitch. Swing and a foul pull out to the right, over by my car. And missing it. Hit someone else's car, though. Sensing. Had an RBI single in the first, grounded out. Bounced to third in the second, or rather in the third, and struck out swinging in the fifth. Well, takes his base there. So, a hit by pitch. And the Cats have a runner at first. Tying run is at the plate. Or is it? Let's see, 9. I do my math. Tying runs in the on-deck circle if they bat around the pitch. On the outside corner, called strike. Seem to have temporarily lost our carrying position. Nothing on the count. The runner goes. The pitch is hitting the end of right field. It will be caught out there in right. Here's the throw back to first. It is in time. A double play. Well, the runner decided to take off on that pitch. They're trying to do the hit and run. And the ball is in the right, caught by Haken. He fired easily into church for the double play. 9-3 on the out. So the hit batter is meaningless.
Check for height. You need to be 48 inches or below.
Here comes Kraft.
In the top of the 8th inning.
Kraft stands in. Base is empty. 2 outs.
The first baseman, Ryan Kraft.
Larsey looking in, gets a sign from Andy Wendell. 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a line shot right to the second baseman. Miller has it. Flips easily to first for the out. Terry ties the side. Well, the hit batter is harmless. 3 up and 3 down, essentially, here in the 7th. Let's pause and listen to public address announcer Dono Hanley for taking me out to the ball game.
To honor the national pastime. Maestro, please.
Sixteen to 6, the Newport Gulls. 7th inning stretch time here at Cardines Field as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardines Field, Scott Brown, the leadoff batter and leadoff man, number 1 man in the lineup for the Newport Gulls as we go to the last half of the 7th. The pitch is fouled off the netting. Nothing will win the count to Scotty. And we'll take a moment of silence to remember Scotty of the Star Trek series who passed away yesterday. Moment of silence there for a moment in honor of a great television and movie star, Scotty. I was a Star Trek fan, I'll admit that. The 0-2. Outside, ball 1 to Scott Brown. 1-2 the count to him. Well, when you have a game that's this far apart, you have to do a little bit of comedy every now and then. Jason Doherty with the 1-2 pitch. Swing on ground ball chopper. Second baseman charging on. Takes a couple steps, fires to first. It for the inning's first out. Brown retired for the 3rd time tonight. And he had inside the park home run, which also got another run home in the 4th inning. He had a single and scored a run in the 5th, or rather in the 1st. He's retired. 1 man down for Jeff Miller. Miller hit a 2-run home run in the 1st to send Brown home. Pulled out to center in the 2nd. In the 4th inning, reached an error, and he also walked. Pitch is popped up in the shallow right. Center fielder coming out there to make the catch. that was sensing out there for the innings. Second out. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, classic phrase. Captain, got lithium crystals. I'm not sure if I can say that. Yeah, that might be a trademarked phrase, the lithium crystals.
Right fielder.
You never know. Need more power.
Hankard.
A human being, not a machine. Classic character. The pitch is low. Ball 1. 2 Hankard, so Miller retired. On the fly out, Hankard has hit a 3-run home run in the first game tonight. He ground to a 6-4-3 double play his last time up. That pitch is hit in the end of right field deep. Way back. And it's off the wall. Hankard into second safely with a double. As John leads. That ball about 5 feet shy of being a home run. It would have been his second of the day. Hankard stands in at the double, and well, he still has had quite a day. He's now 3 for 4 tonight with 2 singles, a double, 2 runs scored, 3 runs scored. He was hit by a pitch, ground to a 6-4-3 double play. And prior to this game, the first game of this doubleheader, more like a game and a half, it was just a continuation of a fog out that started in the 4th inning at 4 o'clock this afternoon, a continuation of the game that happened Monday. Kyle Hankard went 4 for 5 with a 3-run home run and 5 runs batted in. The pitch inside, ball 1 to Blake Church. So now Hankard is 7 for 9 with a with a walk and a home run today. 7 for 9 in 2 games. That's pretty good. His average of 333 is up a few notches. As is his RBI total of 23. He now has 5 home runs in the season. Oh, check that. He now has 6 home runs in the season. Not including the 2 against Team USA either. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up straight up in the air, but off the net. And off the top of the press box. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Hankard at second. Church at the plate. Church has walked twice, grounded out 5-3, and single in the first. Jason Doherty with the pitch. Low, ball 2. Doherty. Haven't given you a line on him yet. Best relief pitcher on the team we've seen thus far. He hasn't allowed any runs to score since taking over in the 4th inning and getting the double play on 1 pitch to end the inning. Is 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left field. They're trailing it out there, but it's going to fade foul and into the bullpen. We have our camera back. Ryan Betancourt, a trooper out there. Been out there for 15 innings of work. I think he took a half an inning off, though. That's all right. I give him a salute, and he salutes back. There we go. Salute him for his efforts. Runner at second, the pitch. Swing and ground ball chopper. Should end the inning. Shortstop Cates charging, fires to Kraft. In time for the other, retires the side. Have to get the line on Doherty in the 8th if he's out there again. After 16 goals on the NGTN.
Brooklyn, New York.
Nathan Meatag is the new pitcher out there on the mound. Meatag, a native of Brooklyn, New York. Nathan Meatag has a 12.91 ERA, no record in 4 appearances. He's made 2 starts for the Gulls. He's pitched 7.2 innings, hence the ERA. He hasn't got much work in the season. He'll get a chance here with a 10-run lead. Meatag has pitched 7 innings, given up 22 hits in 7 innings. Oh. He's given up 12 runs, 11 of them earned, walked 5, struck out 6, hit up 3 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, has yet to hit a batter.
SteepleCats. The catcher, number 18, Josh Nestor.
Nestor will lead it off for the Cats. Here in the 8th, they trail by 10. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, says the base umpire, Roger Sareva. Rhymes with Chuck Paver, the Gulls GM. That's how I remembered his name, Sareva. Roger was hit by a pitch on the kneecap in the first game today and had to stud around for a while. The trainer went out there, the team doctor as well. He must have really hurt. He was limping for a little bit and got a standing ovation when he took his spot behind the catcher again. But he was down for a couple of minutes in the first game today. And he's now the base umpire for this second game. John Leeds behind the plate. A 1-1 pitch. Swinging and ground ball chopper. Charging Warren Schaefer. Takes a step back, fires to first in time. 6-3, Nestor is retired. Nestor had been hit by a pitch in the second, had walked, and had grounded out in the night. So he's 0 for 2. Here comes Nikola. Nikola flew out to center in the second. Struck out swinging in the fourth and single in the sixth. Somehow I think of mountains when I think of Nikola. 16-6 to score. That big long pipes. Oh, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball chopper. Foul ball. Foul about 2 feet up the bag. Off the bag at third. This Cup Ride telecast is presented by the authority of the Newport Gulls and the New England Collegiate Baseball League, an exclusive agreement with the Tigers TV crew, Newport Gulls Television Network. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game cannot be disseminated without the express written consent of the Newport Gulls and Tigers TV crew. This game has been brought to you today for the entertainment of our viewing audience. The pitch in there for a called strike, 0-2, the count to Nikola. Should have an attendance report relatively soon. Perhaps in the last half of the inning. 1 out, the 0-2. Skips in the dirt, blocked by a window, 1-2 the count. So Nathan Meatag will be the fourth pitcher of the night, replaces Lacey, replaces Webb, who replaced Laurie. Lacey and Webb were both perfect. Meatag with the 1-2. Swing and a foul off the netting.
2 strikes, ladies and gentlemen. Gentle Mortgage wants to give a t-shirt away. Let's cheer on the
Count
pitcher.
remains 1-2, and one fan stands to get a free t-shirt. He gets the strikeout here. Meatag has struck out 6 batters in the season, trying to get his 7th. Here it comes. Check swing, ball's in the dirt. Count evens up at 2-2. One man down, Nikola at the plate, then Morgan. Nikola. 1 for 3 tonight. The pitch is a call for a strike. John Leeds throwing him up. A fan does get a free t-shirt. Nikola goes down looking. Here comes Morgan. Paul Morgan, third baseman for the Cats. Making his 3rd start here tonight at 3rd. Batting 167, no RBIs in 3 games played. Morgan gone to a 6-4-3 double play in the second. Was part of a wild play. Was out at 3rd after singling in the 4th. And struck out swinging in the 6th inning. The pitch. Off-speed pitch. The changeup inside, ball 1. Nick Gleamer here on the NGTN. Might be joined by Ray Ballard and Steve Iwanski for the All-Star game. The pitch. On the inside corner, call strike. Nothing, or rather, 1-1, the count's even. Coming up after the game, our NGTN post-game show. 2 outs, the 1-1. Swing and a drive, but he popped it up in the right center. Coming on, charging his ground, but Hankard calls him off, makes the catch for the other, retires his side. 1-2-3, go the Cats in the 8th. We go to the last half of the inning, last chance for the Gulls to get a few more runs home if they choose, after we continue next on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardines Field in Newport, Rhode Island, historic Fernando Cardines Field. Newport Gulls lead at 16-6. We have an official attendance report, 2,217, 2217. 2217, 2,217. The attendance here tonight. So, Tom Veneden is the new pitcher out there, out of URI. Veneden, out of Suffolk, New York, will be the 4th pitcher of the night. Replaces Doherty, who was perfect. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. The Gulls have a grand slam and inside the park home run in this game, and 2 other home runs as well. A 2-run home run by Miller, a 2-run shot by Hagstrom. The 0-1 pitch, low and outside, ball 1 to Zach Clem. Clem hit that grand slam in the 4th inning, his first home run of the season. All 4 home runs tonight with a first for each Gulls batter in a Gulls uniform. Tom Venedum sends that one, and it's fouled to the backstop. Venedum has a 3.09 ERA. He's 1-1 in 12 appearances. He has 6 saves. He is the closer. I don't know why they would put their closer in here, but perhaps to give him a couple innings of work, or at least an inning. He has pitched 11.2 innings, given up 11 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. He's walked 3, struck out 9, given up 4 doubles. He has 2 wild pitches. The pitch is swung on, popped it to right in foul territory. The first baseman looking as it lands up by the top row of the bleachers and out of play.
Better call Newport Glass.
Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 the count. Pitch. Outside corner. Ball 2. Counts even at 2-2 to Zach Clem. Aside from the grand slam, Clem is 0 for 2 tonight, or 1 for 3 tonight. He had a single and center on error. That pitch is in the end of center field deep. That ball is gone! A home run. Zach Clem gets his 2nd home run of the game. That one was in the right center over the 30-foot marker by the 30-foot fence over the 400-foot marker. Zach Clem sends that one out of the yard. That's his 2nd home run of the season, his 2nd of the game, and he will be our Newport Gulls player of the game. A solo shot here. Clem, the solo home run. He will be our Newport Gulls player of the game. We're trying to get him in the post-game show. Had a grand slam tonight, now a solo home run. 17-6 Gulls. I think that's all the insurance they're going to need. Is the pitch missing low to Stephen Douglas. Douglas will be in for Burnham on the night. Burnham had a pair of RBI singles, a ground out and a strikeout. So Douglas will be taking over Burnham and left in the top of the 9th. Due up in the 9th for the Cats will be the top of the order, Cates, Butler, and Watts. Clem with a solo home run to lead off this inning. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Now that's the first home run given up by the closer, Venedum. The next pitch, swing and a foul tip to the backstop. 1-2. Looking in for the sign from the catcher, Nestor, is Venedum. Tom's pitch is a fastball outside. Counts even at 2-2 to Stephen Douglas. Douglas has yet to hit a home run this season. The Gulls have had 5 in the game, including a grand slam, 2 2-run shots, and inside the Parker, that one's a ground ball chopper. Charging the third shortstop, fires to first. In time, he got him. 1 down here in the 8th. Beating him by about a half a step at the bag. Here comes Eric Hagstrom. Hagstrom hit a 2-run shot in the 3rd inning. Reached on error in the 4th. Lined out to 2nd, the 6th, and struck out swinging in the 1st. Been a long day in this doubleheader, folks.
The third baseman.
Hopefully I'll have my voice back for the All-Star game on Sunday. At the plate, Hagstrom. Ray Ballard says no. Pitch inside. Ball 1. Oh, Tom Venedum gets up his first home run. This one to Zach Clem. The pitch skips away to the backstop. 2-0 to count. Looked like it was off the top of the plate. Almost 10 o'clock here at Guardians Field. This is not quite the longest game we've played. One went to 10 o'clock. That was the extra inning game against the Torrington Twisters. Gulls lost that one 1-0. The pitch missing. Right in there. On the outside, swung on a miss. 2-1 now the count. I'm getting tired, folks. The pitch, swinging ground ball chopper, coming on the first baseman. He'll have it, step on the bag, 2 down. Takes it 3 alone. Hagstrom retired. Here comes Andy Wendell. Wendell, catcher in tonight for
Andy Wendell.
the normal catcher for the Newport Gulls, whose name evades me right now. Sean McGill, known for 2 years. I should know his name. Sean McGill had this the night off after catching the first game of this doubleheader. Wendell lines the first pitch by the first baseman to right field. A base hit. Wendell is now 2 for 5 tonight. The ground, he bounced short in the third. He flew out to right in the sixth. He struck out in the first, and there's a pair of singles both in the fourth and the eighth. He scored a run. Warren Schaefer will be the batter now with 2 men down. And a runner at first. Schaefer is 1 for 4 tonight with a 2 RBI double. This is 5th RBI, 9th RBIs of the season. That one's fouled back and out of play. So Schaefer now has 9 runs batted in, including 2 here today. North Adams SteepleCats and the Newport Gulls. We're here in the 8th. 17-6 the score. The pitch. Swing and ground ball chopper. Should end the inning. Third baseman has it. Flies a long way to first in time for the other retires to side. Schaefer retired 5-3. We played 8 full. We go to the 9th. Last chance for the SteepleCats next as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Flash when you're ready. Flash when you're ready. Top of the order due up for the North Adams SteepleCats here in the 9th inning. It'll be Cates, Butler, and Watts. They trail it by 11 runs. Another pitcher out there on the mound to get an inning of work. Hasn't worked in a little while. Mike Maha. Maha will be the 5th pitcher of the night for Newport. Metag had an inning, as did Laircy, and Travis Webb pitched 2. Mike Laurie pitched the first 4 innings of the ball game.
For North Adams, the shortstop,
Mike Maha,
Cates.
the only goal returning for a 3rd season, maybe the only player in the league returning for a 3rd season with this team, pitches the Cates. Swung on, popped up, back and out of play. Maha has a 1.88 earned run average. He's 1-2 in 10 appearances for Newport. All of them in relief. He has 3 saves, pitched 14 innings, given up 13 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them are in. Walked 7. He has a power pitcher with strikeouts. The lefty sends that one in, and Kate sends it up in the air to left, under it. Douglas, who's in for Burnham in left field, and makes the catch for the inning's first out. So Cates will be 1 for 5 in the night. Now go into the books to get an RBI single. Popped up, lined out, popped up again, and flew out. Maha,
The second baseman,
very good reliever.
Dexter.
Has a lot of playoff experience as well. Has 23 strikeouts and 14 innings of work. Got 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs. He winds, kicks, and deals from the stretch. The pitch. Low ball 1 to Dexter Butler. Butler has had a pretty good night. He's 2 for 3 with the walk and a double. 1-0 the count on him. Infield back a little, outfield back a little. Comfortable with an 11-run lead. Gulls sweeping this doubleheader 2 games to none here today. And the season series will be 3-2 against with the Cats still leading. That pitch is lined in the center. Under it, Brown makes the catch. Takes a few steps to his left for the inning's second out. And the Cats are down to their last out. Well, 2 down now. And Watts will be the batter. Watts has a 2-run home run, which came in the 3rd. He struck out looking, struck out swinging in the 5th and 6th, respectively. A single in the 1st, scored a run. Watts Cat stands in. 17-6 the score. The pitch. Missing ball one. Pinch hitter is Manchacha. Manchacha doesn't give autographs, we've been told. Stands in. The 1-0 pitch, pinch hitter. Up and away, ball 2-0. So it's going to continue. It'll be up to Manchacha, who's in for Watts, who had that home run and was 2 for 4. Maha's delivery outside. Ball 3-0. Maha's really good at working count back up after falling behind. Manchacha, only 161, has 3 RBIs. Maha's 3-0. Strike call on the inside corner for slider. Maha is in there for his 3rd season in a Gulls uniform and joined the team a couple weeks into the season this year after being drafted in the 42nd round. The 3-1. Swing and a line drive to left field. That'll fall for a hit. It'll go to the wall. Manchacha rounding first. He's going to try for 2. The throw comes into the shortstop. And Manchacha in there with a 2-out double. Here comes Sensing. Sensing, an all-star, as an RBI single, a ground out, strikeout, and it was hit by a pitch on the night. Sensing, Cates, and the starter, Seroy, didn't fare so well. Were all selected as all-stars, as well as Gulls right fielder Kyle Hankard, and Gulls catcher Sean McGill will be the starting catcher for the All-Star game. The pitch. In there for a called strike. Of course, you'll see the NBC All-Star game right here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Let's pause and take 10 seconds for station identification here on the NGTN Newport Gulls Television Network.
You're watching your flagship home of the Newport Gulls baseball, Cox Cable NCTV 18, Portsmouth.
That pitch is fouled to the backstop. 0-2. Oh, they're down to the last strike. 2 outs here in the ninth. 17-6 the score here at Cardines Field in Newport. 2,217 the attendance here tonight. Mike Maha, 5th pitcher of the night on the mound. Runner at second. 0-2 the count. The pitch. Strike 3 call, and this one's over. Maha strikes out Sensing looking, and the Newport Gulls take both games of this doubleheader. The first one, 14-4, and the second, 17-6, the final.
For the Newport Gulls, 17 runs, 15 hits, and 1 error.
1 error for Newport, 15 hits, 17 runs, including a grand slam, which was our Newport Gulls player of the game by Zach Clem, as well as an amazing inside-the-park home run by Scott Brown. Clem also hit a solo home run in the 8th. Those were his first 2 home runs of the season. Scott Brown's inside the pocket was his first and scored another run as well. Jeff Miller hit a 2-run shot in the first, his first of the season, and Eric Hagstrom hit a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. All these home runs were no doubt as they were towering drives over 20 and 30-foot fences, way out there into the 300 and 400-foot markers. You know, they weren't really cheesy home runs. They were out of the ballpark. And the Newport Gulls earned this one tonight, 17-6, the final score. They are now 4 games ahead of the North Adams SteepleCats, who fall to 5th place in the NCBL South. And Manchester Silkworms are waiting the result of their game. Keene is playing at them. That game will probably be over relatively soon, so we'll have word possibly later on in the post-game show. Manchester was 1 game back coming into the game tonight. Newport, no matter what, will have sole possession of first place in the NBL South tonight by 1 game, if not 2 or more. Well, Newport Gulls win it 17-6. Post-game show next as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now, once again at Cardines Field in Newport, Rhode Island. Newport Gulls winning the ball game by a score of 17-6. The final score. Happy to be joined here on our post-game show by Newport Gulls player of the game, Zach Clem. Zach, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here tonight.
Well, Zach, that was quite a game out there. You hit your first 2 home runs of the season. You had a grand slam in the 4th inning, part of a huge inning for the Newport Gulls, an 8-run inning, as well as a solo home run later in the game. Tell us about that grand slam first.
Well, it was 0-2, and it was a good job of just the guys in front of me get on base and give me a chance to hit it. So got a little pitch up and just elevated it, so it was good.
Now, you've been homeless so far in the season. You did join the Gulls late. School got out a little bit later for you. Now, has there been a reason for your homeless streak? Has it just been a slump at the plate?
Yeah, I just wasn't really swinging it very well, and then it's starting to finally come together lately, and I'm starting to see the ball a little better, so good swing.
Well, hopefully we'll see many more over the next week and a half before the playoffs begin. Now, tell us about that solo home run later on in the game.
Yeah, it was just fastball. I just tried to put my best swing on it and got lucky and got it out, so.
Now, it's a 30-foot fence out there in center field. It's a pretty high hit.
Yeah, I just got enough of it, I guess. I hit it pretty good, so had a chance.
Now, how did you get involved with the Newport Gulls?
Well, Chuck contacted my coaches and asked them if I'd be a part of the team, and I was glad to be here. I wanted to come here. This is the place I wanted to be, so.
Are you enjoying your time here in Newport?
Oh, very much. Newport's a great town, so.
So you'll be a senior next year, so unfortunately we won't be able to see you back here again, but hope you're enjoying your time so far. Congratulations on those home runs tonight, and the All-Star game coming up on Sunday. You're not playing the All-Star game, correct, but you will be in the home run derby.
Right, yeah, I will be.
So anticipate a few more then, or?
Hopefully, that's the plan, so hopefully it goes well. It should.
Might be a little bit easier to somehow out of the park.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Well, Hankard will be joining me, so we'll be going at it. It'll be a good time, so.
Well, Zach Clem, Newport Gulls player of the game. Thank you for joining us here on the post-game show. Have a good night. We'll see you on Sunday. That's the NECBL All-Star game coming up on Sunday. We'll have the exclusive coverage of that on NCTV and the Newport Gulls television network with a cooperative production. Well, the Newport Gulls win it tonight, 17-6 final score. We thank Zach Clem, Newport Gulls player of the game, for joining us. We'll be back to wrap things up next as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. And back here one final time at Cardines Field in Newport. The Newport Gulls take both games of the doubleheader today here at Cardines. 14-4 the score in the first game, and 17-7 or 17-6 the score in the second game. Well, with all that scoring stuff to keep track of, Newport Gulls hit quite a few home runs. Kyle Hankard, Eric Hagstrom, and several other players with their first home runs. Scott Brown with his first home run, and inside the park 2-run home run, which came in the fourth inning, the same inning that you saw Zach Clem hit his grand slam, his first grand slam and his first home run in the NECBL uniform, playing here at the Newport Gulls. He hit another solo shot later on in the game. Newport Gulls win this game 17-6, the final score, and take 2 out of 2 from the North Adams SteepleCats here at Cardines Field. The season series is now 2-3. They'll play one more game here at Cardines Field to wrap up the season series before the playoffs begin. For the North Adams SteepleCats, their playoff hopes are now in jeopardy. With just a week to go in the season, they'll drop to 5th place in the NECBL Southern Division behind Torrington, Danbury, and Manchester. Manchester's still in second. Now, between 2 and 3 games back, we do not have word on the score yet of that game. So the Newport Gulls, regardless, have sole possession of first place in NECBL South. Newport Gulls win it tonight, 17-6, the final score, an outstanding offensive showing in both games of this doubleheader. And wrapping up the game that was fogged out on Monday night that you saw in the NGTN as well. Let's pause for a moment and thank those who made our broadcast possible. A small crew tonight for this doubleheader all did an outstanding job with this Friday night baseball. The executive producer of Newport Gulls Baseball is Stephen Andrade. Our director this evening, doing an excellent job of setup, was Tom Lima. Our on-site engineer and on our cameraman this evening as well was Ryan Betancourt. Ryan, great job up there on the camera. I'm looking at you right now. Really a fantastic job by all of our crew. Also, our associate producer was Ray Ballard Sr., also dubbing as our audio technician this evening. All 3 crew members who joined me tonight did a fantastic job in this all-volunteer crew, the Tigers TV crew, and the NGTN. I'm Nick Lehman, bringing this game from Cardines Field in Newport. Newport Gulls win it 17-6, the final score. Our next broadcast with the NECBL All-Star Game and the Home Run Derby coming up in 2 days. Until then, for all of us here, so long, everybody.